Hi, and welcome back to the Hot and Dicey podcast, the saucy but not so saucy podcast. We're joined today with Cosmic Panda, our DM, Jinjichu, the idiot robot, Naoto Kitsune, Tsuki, the child wandering at the stars all the time. We got Pika, the red-haired Legolas, and then we have a new person joining us today, Stealth Dad, who I honestly don't know what character he's playing. He's mentioned a little bit. He's an elephant?
Loxodon.
So
I'm
be
a
joining us
Loxodon.
today. Same shit. You're an elephant. And then so I'm gonna pass it over to Panda today. This is episode 2. He's gonna give us a rundown, and then we'll just jump right into it. So Panda, go ahead.
So we last left off. Everybody was meeting the, we'll call them more unique individuals around the village of Glenshire. Tsuki had just went down to the stump and managed to find some sort of markings on it that kind of gave away positions. Afterwards, they met up at the Adventurers Tavern, went inside, and we left off with them seeing a rambunctious group of fellows all scattered through the building, and towards the end they notice one guy that doesn't quite seem like he's blending in with the Adventurers Guild. Gentlemen, we're going to call him Glavin.
Levin's the head of the Adventurers Guild?
Adventurers Guild, yes sir.
Okay.
He happens to see you guys and is, you come in, is, welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How can I help you today?
Well, quite frankly, looking for something to do, because I'm bored and this town is very weird. So what do you have here that we as a group could do, or I could do solo? To be honest, this group's kind of weird.
Wait,
You're looking for adventure? Look no further. We have plenty of oddities that go around. But we only allow members to join in our kind of activities. Reindeer games and such, you get it.
How much is membership?
2 silver.
2 silver? Sure,
Yes.
sign me up.
what if I give you 1 silver and a firm handshake?
Roll
You know
for
what?
persuasion.
How about this? Hey, Big John, come on over here.
Oh, God.
So Big John comes over. What do you need, boss? Says he's got a firm handshake. Why don't you check it out for me? Roll strength check.
TJ's about to get his
Oh,
hands
this is
crushed.
gonna be so bad.
Oh, I don't know why you're so stupid.
I got a 5.
5.
What's your modifier? What's your modifier? Do you have a modifier?
0.
So you go to shake his hand, and as he goes to grip your hand, you hear a slight crack sound.
Oh, that can't be
And
good.
he eases off. It's no good, boss.
Well,
So
at least I
he
tried.
says 1 silver won't do. Maybe if you got a little bit stronger and came back and offered.
Or just pay the 2 silver, you dumbass robot.
Or you can just pay the 2 silver. That's true.
Fine, I'll pay 2 silver.
I'm gonna hand him 2 silver.
Okay, so I take it everybody goes ahead and
Yeah.
gives 2. I try to make it pricey, but not too pricey.
I mean, I gained 50 silver off of a stupid ass bet last time, so
You
I
did.
mean, that's true.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting pretty on money right now.
I mean, I'm pretty decent on money with
You're
the prices
made
we
of
have
money
now.
because I'm gonna sell you in the future.
Starts as I'm
sir,
resting,
you are
just
scrap.
taking pieces off of me to sell.
So we'll say that he felt bad for Big John popping one of your bolts in your hand. So he goes ahead, reaches out, and fixes that up for you.
Can I try
Thanks,
try
man.
the strength handshake and see if I do better than the robot?
You want to try? You want to try for the 1 silver and firm handshake?
I just want to shake the man's hand.
Hey, Big John, go ahead.
Tsuki, I believe in you. You've got this. Roll strength check. You got this. Come on. That's funny.
Oh my god.
12,
My modifier is a
modifier?
+1, so it's 13.
13. Okay.
Yep.
Child stronger than the robot.
I love that I just keep showing up the robot.
So we'll go. It's not too bad, boss. Kind of. It's like, not too bad. We'll take it this time, but just because you're a young lad.
Hey, what gives? I'm literally a robot.
You made a mettle and couldn't even put a dent in his hand? No.
Well, maybe I wasn't trying. I didn't want to hurt him.
So what I'm hearing is you think you can do better.
Now it's 3 silver for you.
I'm about to try to shake the robot's hand.
Hey, Little John, come on.
Oh no!
So, we're not talking like Hulk status. We're talking like maybe original Hulk status, like
gosh.
Lou Ferrigno type guy walks over. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Wait, so
Go ahead.
he's like what, 9 foot
He's got
tall?
some head.
Isn't that like what, 9 foot tall?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Thaddeus,
So go ahead,
11 child.
roll a strength check.
Wow, you're a tall feller there. I thought I was tall.
It's better.
So it's a 13 because +0.
Yeah, but it's
So you
better than
roll
what I
the
rolled.
Yeah, I think he's good, boss. A little weak, but he'll do. 1 silver it is.
See, I just didn't want to hurt the little guy.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if there's anything worthwhile, like on them, like if they have anything worth.
On who in particular?
We're gonna go with Little John first. So I'm gonna roll perception check, right, or investigation? Which one?
It would be perception.
Well, plus modifier, so that's a 6. So yeah. So
He
I
looks
can
like your
do it.
typical guy just in his house clothes.
I'm actually curious now for my strength. Oh, I have a +0, but I want to shake Little John's hand, see if I do better than the robot.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna shake Big John's hand to see if I
Big
do better
John's
than the
hand.
robot.
Okay.
So he rolled a 5 on that, so I rolled a 13 +0. So I shook Big John's hand. I already paid the 2 silver. I just wanted to see if I was stronger than the robot.
So Riddle and I matched, and the robot is just weak as shit.
I matched too.
Well, all 3 of you guys got 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did it on Little John.
On Little
yeah,
John.
he did it on Little
Yeah, I
John.
didn't want to hurt
Short
Big
I did it on
John.
Big John.
I didn't want to hurt little
Me and Tsuki
Big John.
matched. Me and Tsuki matched on Big John. You should roll. You should test Big John again.
All right, Big John.
Call him
You
Big
think
John.
you can take a handshake this time for me with me full strength?
You talking to Big John?
Yeah.
I got 1 silver.
Okay.
piece
Man's
on
about to
Big
lose a finger.
John. I got 1
Oh,
silver piece on Big John.
Oh, you couldn't do the bet fast enough because
Oh, you're
It's
gonna bet on it.
13.
It's just a
Same
13
thing.
day.
you're the same strength
So
as
if
a
that's your
child
full
and an
strength, I don't think we're really looking at what we thought we were.
Whoa. Full strength right now. I just need a little bit of oil, and I'll come back later, all right? It's been a rough
You just
day.
drank a whole vial of oil.
It's
That's why
been
your
a
hair
rough
is on
day. I woke
All right.
up outside this
Have-
village.
Have
I'm
you
still-
already paid?
Yeah, I paid.
I already paid.
You've already paid? Okay.
I've already-
So we'll say the guy behind the bar, Glavin, he says that if you want to come back anytime, the Adventurers Guild is always open.
Well, I'm looking for something right now. So what do you have available for us?
Right now, we're looking for a particular item hidden away inside of a cave, just west from here.
Is
Oh,
it worth
jeez.
money?
You may find a bit.
No.
How much?
This
How much
item.
are we talking?
What is this item specifically, and what is it worth to you?
Well, roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Why persuasion?
Because you're trying to persuade him.
To tell you.
I was just asking, what is it worth to him? But sure.
Exactly.
That's a 12 plus 1, so 13.
What is with all the 13?
Okay. So you pass. Well, it's a particular wand. It's called the Lesser Wand of Healing. You see, we had it out on a lift the other day, and apparently it got lost in transit. So we're kind of trying to get it back. But last we heard, the person lost it. Some goblins ran away with it off in the cave.
So
How
where
many
is this
goblins?
person that lost it?
Do what?
I'll let you ask first.
How many goblins did they see?
We'll say they saw 2.
2 goblins ran off in the cave. Where's the person that lost it?
The person that lost it will be... Hold on, let me get out of this. Just outside of the Adventurers Guild, right here on my ping. Yeah, if you can see that.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Yeah. They live just across the street here. Just outside to the left.
Okay. Now, do you have any interesting folk that are in here that would be willing to join?
I'd recommend picking up a few, but everybody's pretty much partnered up. We do have a odd-looking fellow down there at the end. He came in by himself.
mean
Maybe
the
you could ask
gray
him.
man?
The big gray-looking fella.
The big grey man. Yeah.
You can't miss him. He's got a pair on him, if you know what I mean.
Pair of what?
Tusk, fella. Tusk.
You know, the
God.
stuff that you don't have.
Why would I have tusks? I'm a robot.
Do you? So,
I mean, I've seen a few
Exactly.
comics.
roll perception check to see if we notice him.
That'd be
with-
hilarious.
Hang on.
It'd be
hang on.
investigation, I think.
You can use a perception check if you would like, considering how far away he is, and there were some people inside wrestling, drinking, partying, whatnot. Being a rambunctious group.
Are we all
I ain't
rolling
gonna see
perception
shit.
quick?
my-
4
With my
plus 4
bonus,
was an 8.
I got a 17. And because I'm proficient in it,
I'm pretty perceptive right now.
Yeah, I would hope that you can fucking see shit with your
I got
damn
a 20. I have
I'm
a
not
20
hiding.
with that.
I'm not hiding.
Stealth, how are
I got
you
A
rolling,
dirty
D&D?
20. Okay, so
What's up?
we'll say that you guys see him.
How are you rolling a
He's-
D&D Beyond and on roll 20?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what did
Uh,
you do?
Google Chrome has an extension called Beyond 20
That's
that
Oh.
lets you do that.
that's too much
It's
effort.
free.
Okay, whatever. As long as it shows up in roll
Way to
20,
be different.
Right. Got to be that guy, pal.
Yeah, there's always that
Dude.
one guy.
Wait, why'd you roll
Yeah.
stealth?
Yeah,
Oh,
to
Wait,
play along.
Oh, you try to be stealthy against us? Well, I would be the only one that's seen you then.
No, I rolled 12.
Oh,
The highlighted number.
yeah,
it doesn't matter. TJ's character rolled a 19 plus what?
1.
So 20. He's got 20.
Yeah,
so I'm
I
pretty
seen
sure
you.
he would notice you.
I see you. Plus, I'm the tallest
Yeah.
guy, so of course
It's a
I should see
dirty
it.
20, so we'll say that you can see him, and then Legolas can see him as well.
Hey,
you
I see you standing over there.
can kind of see like an outline off in the distance that looks like a grayish fellow.
Yeah, because of how short I am, I'm not even going to try to look.
She's just looking at everyone's butt.
You know what? No,
I should
roll.
pick her up and.
Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Roll.
That's gonna be funny because you're gonna see him and I'm not gonna notice him. Yep.
Aw.
Okay,
She gets on my shoulders.
So Tsuki, being the character that she is,
Oh, is it a perception check?
yeah,
Yeah.
I got plus
Being-
4, so it's a 23.
Jesus.
yeah. So being the character that Tsuki is, she runs up to the top and is standing on Thaddeus's head, and is just looking
Wait, do
off
I
in
still
the
have the
distance.
flames on my head though?
How long has it been?
It hasn't been long.
It has
enough.
been long because I put the flames on like right
Okay,
before.
So then we'll say instead of standing right on top, just like standing off of the shoulder and holding onto the side of the head, just looking off. So she's just like hanging off of his head and shoulder, looking off at the distance, and can see him clear as day. It's like he's right over on the other side, second from the last table.
Where is
So I'm just gonna be like, well,
Trophy?
I don't see shit. So if you guys notice anything, let me know because I do.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
do not
knock
see
on the robot's head, and I'm gonna go, "Hey, he's right there."
Oh yeah, I can see him. He's right there. You see him, Legolas?
And then
Yeah.
Suki's gonna point, and she's gonna go, "Onward, steed."
Alrighty, let's go.
I'm just gonna.
I knew
follow
I'd get
through.
I knew I'd get to backpack on the robot.
You see
robot
me
has a
zip
broken
across.
leg.
So now you guys meet up. You find out that what was your name again in this? Sadler. Sadler, the elephant person.
A locomotive. I don't know
He
what the
was
fuck
he
that
was
is, like.
standing waiting on a group to go into the cave because it just so happens that a wand of healing would work wonders, considering that he's also a we'll say rather durable healer.
Chonky healer.
Yeah, and a lesser one would just kind of ease his struggle a little bit. You want to go ahead and introduce your character there, Stealth?
So obviously I'm gonna notice these guys coming up. I'm like, oh, hello there.
Oh man, this one's slow.
Oh no, not two idiots!
Hey, I was thinking
Yeah, not two idiots.
Just
You weren't supposed to say it out loud.
just because I talk slow does not mean I'm slow.
But isn't that exactly what that means?
Not in my race.
What?
That was
Wouldn't it be more of a walk for you guys?
Anyway,
Stupid.
I am Sadler. I heard you guys want some help in the cave.
well, we heard
Yeah.
it was the other way around.
I mean,
Hey,
there's
seeing
three
as
of
how-
us
Yeah.
that are actually competent, and so we were looking for at least one more competent person.
Yeah, because we have a
Oh,
child, so
idiot.
she's not as competent.
She has no.
Can I cover the robot's mouth?
Friend check.
Do I need to roll anything for that since I'm still on his shoulder?
No.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna cover the robot's mouth.
Hey, what are you doing? Get your hands off me!
So
Be quiet,
ignore
I
the
might get
robot.
you some oil.
So ignore the robot. Yeah, so we are going to go recover this so-called wand of lesser healing. If you would like to join our group, feel free. I am just honestly bored and wanted something to do, so I could care less about this wand, but if there's any gold, I will kill someone to take it. Do you want to join?
I am down to join. No, okay.
I'm just going to walk away.
I love it.
literally
He's
just wanna
perfectly
walk
going
away.
slow. I love it.
No, so like, because when I looked this up, it says that Luxodon speaks slowly. This is so hard for me though.
So
Does that-
Legolas and I just both look at each other and we just dip. So, like,
Yep, we've gone straight to that person's house.
we're waiting outside.
I'm gonna uncover the robot's mouth and just pat him on the head before I jump off his shoulder.
Let me know if you want another ride.
Alright, so I guess we all go out and follow them.
Yeah, so,
Yep.
Mr. Elephant Dude, what'd you say your name was?
Sadler.
Sadler. Okay.
Why are you so sad?
They don't even wait for me to speak my word.
We just talk as he's so slow, just talks over him.
I'm gonna look at him, and because I'm gonna notice how fast the group comes out, and be like, "Damn, so you talk slow, but you can actually move fast. At least there's that."
We're helping
Wait
my,
a- Wait until you see me hit.
Okay,
Roll
so
perception to see if I notice anything off. You said investigation.
Yeah,
You think that's better?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll investigation on the house.
okay, roll investigation.
Same.
All right.
I'm just standing.
God, I can't-
Yelp, you
That's a 3
investigated.
plus
Yep.
4,
So
It's
I
a
got a
house.
12. I have a 12 because I have a +6 investigation.
I have an 18 plus 4, which is
Okay.
a 22.
At least we got her.
So Yelki looks at it and he's like,
I need to roll.
just
on
looks like a
fucking
wooden house to me.
Yeah.
So when Tsuki looks around, she notices that there is one person home, but they seem to be asleep.
Okay.
Who's closest to me?
I am.
You're alone over there.
Yeah, I don't want to yell.
You're gonna have to send me that link. So
You
I
can have
actually have
Sadler
good
go
rolls.
bang on the door.
No.
I'm standing right
Suki's
next
gonna
to
Suki's
Tsuki.
gonna like yell, whisper. They're asleep. Leave them alone.
Why don't we just wake him up? We need information, so might as well just wake him up. What about Sadler? He seems like he has a hard knock.
Clearly you don't. Okay.
I have a knock in my engine, but that's a different issue altogether.
Oh jeez. But they're asleep. There's only 2 reactions, and they're either gonna fight you or close the door in your face. So
Well, there's 5 of us, and one of them. I think we have good odds.
I'm gonna look at is it Yelki or Welky? A W or a Y?
Yelki.
Yelki.
It's a
Oh, look.
W, but it's pronounced Yelki.
Y'all
Okay.
hear weird
We'll
names.
look at Yelki and be like, "What do you think we should do? They're sleeping, and no, we shouldn't rob them."
Wait, sorry. Say that again. I wasn't paying attention.
I said, "What do you think we should do? They're sleeping, and no, the answer is not. We should rob them."
So I originally wasn't thinking that, but now I'm gonna roll stealth.
No problem.
8 plus 3, so 11. Do I go stealth at all?
Considering that there's nobody really walking around and the person inside the house is sleeping, you go stealth. All right, and
23.
you're rolling a 23 for what?
Sleight of hand to steal something out of the guard desk or off of the guy that's sleeping.
So did you make
Or
it
should-
inside the building?
I thought
You
we were
rolled stealth.
outside in the window. Yeah, I rolled stealth. I thought I fucked
But-
this up. So yeah, because we're surrounding the building, so
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna move into the building and then.
Okay.
steal shit.
So give me a dexterity save. Or dexterity save.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
17.
Okay. You're inside, and now you're going to do sleight of hand. What are you using sleight of hand on? The person?
The person. The
desk?
person.
Okay.
I'm gonna creep
So,
up and watch him through the window.
I'm gonna
Awkward.
join.
I'm over here playing
how
rock,
close?
paper,
How
scissors.
close are you guys to the building? Are you like right up,
Quite
like
pretty,
leaning
but-
on it, looking through,
Yeah.
or are you just like, are you able, like, are you? Because you're shorter, so are you standing, like, on someone? Are you like having to like press and lean on it? What's up?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm pressing and leaning on the windowsill, like on my tippy toes, trying to watch him through the window.
Give me a dex save.
I'm just standing next to the robot.
Yeah, we're just over here watching them do it from a distance.
And
Yeah,
the
you
child's
can't
gonna
see us on the
fuck it
other
up.
side.
We're the
of the
2 big
building,
guys.
though.
We'll make too much noise.
Okay, so I'll say you're safe. Everybody
Sweet.
else, I'm guessing, is just kind of like leaning in and looking over through the windows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll say that you go to check his pockets, and you find his wallet. Are you? I'm guessing you're rolling to see how much money you get out of him.
Yeah, so I'll roll investigation to see what's all in the wallet.
How about we go for the pocket? So you see
works.
a silver pocket watch of sorts. It's not an a complete watch like you would think, but it can tell time.
All right. Do I notice anything else other than the pocket watch?
So he has a silver pocket watch, and he has some. We'll say it's not quite as hefty as you would hope, but he has a bag in his like a wallet bag, with 15 silver in it.
I'm gonna leave the pocket watch, but I'm gonna snag the bag. With
Okay.
the silver. So, plus 15 silver then?
Yeah.
The watch is probably worth more.
And then we'll add what? Just a bag. I'm not trying to steal his watch. Because my luck is he'll know that's gone.
Yeah, but he won't know you
More
took
than
it.
this bag. But then I mean, yeah. But at the
Tuki's
same
just gonna
point, I'll feel bad.
sigh and shake her head and back up off the window and just
So,
face palm.
is there a way to just add a bag?
So how do you get off of the window?
Just
So we're gonna tiptoe.
Do you just
I
kind
was
of
on my
like
tiptoes. So
drop?
Yep. Yeah.
But
So-
you were on your tiptoes? Okay.
I want to roll to see if this is a specific type of bag. So what would I do? Investigation again?
Uh,
Or, like, history?
which one's higher, perception or investigation?
They're the same.
Okay. Just roll a perception check.
Of course.
Looks like a standard
you get?
It's a 9.
linen cloth.
Hey, is Legolas
So-
beside me?
Minus
Hey,
15
Legolas.
is
Whole
silver.
time.
Why don't you just go knock on the door really loud while he's in there?
I'm
I'm
just
jealous
gonna
anyway,
tap on the
so-
window.
Okay. You're tapping on it?
No, knocking on the window.
Oh, okay. So you're knocking.
I will murk who's ever by this building right now.
Hey, a saddler. What do you think they're doing
Uh,
over there?
So we'll say the room is fairly dark.
Don't know.
We'll say the room is fairly dark. He wakes up kind of groggy and he's just sitting there rubbing his eyes. You notice he has like a slight lean to him from time to time.
At this point,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
just
wait.
gonna drag Tsuki and we're gonna dip out the way.
Yeah, I'm already away from the window.
Hey, Panda.
Yes.
I'm going to use a perception check to see if there's any pebbles on the ground next to me.
You're still in the building,
Inside
right?
of his.
Inside of the hut, yep. So it's another 9.
Nope. You
Nope.
see some dust over by the door.
You see some dust.
Okay.
I guess we
still
should probably
stealth, even
save
though
him,
he's
huh?
waking up, right?
Yes, he's waking up. He's kind of groggy and he's.
So I'm
Rubbing
going
his
to
eyes.
run out or sneak out and stand next to the robot.
Don't you have to
Roll a stealth check.
Yeah, make sure you do this correctly.
Alright.
Fucking survive.
What did you roll?
Nice.
21 plus 3, so he got a 24.
No. These are
It's
this
already
is 18 plus 3.
Oh, it's already added,
Yeah,
so
so-
21.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's already added, yeah.
So you got a 21 then. Yeah,
You said it
you make
before,
it out. So as you make it out, there's just a slight click. Guy gets up, he starts looking around, and he goes to open up the door. As he opens up the door, is anybody standing in front of the building? We're going to say that his door is facing town. So this side where my ping is.
Oh, so he'll see me.
Yeah, because we're all over
'Cause-
here.
I'll
I'm here.
move over when I notice
Okay,
the
so
door.
so when he leans out, he first sees Wielki, and then he sees Legolas. This one is Legolas.
Then we're
correct?
gonna move
Red
over
hair
is
to
Legolas,
over
yep.
too. To see what's
Okay,
going on.
Tsuki's
so-
the white hair. I'm the green background.
Yeah,
Legolas
being
is the
creepy.
red hair.
Okay, so he sees pretty much all of you guys except for Tsuki. How can I help you?
We heard that you had lost a wand, and we need to know which direction to go.
Oh, just
Tourist
west from me, right here. You'll see a clearing in the trees. Just up from there, there's a small path, and I was ambushed, and they took my supplies. Yes, lesser wand of healing was in there, but there were some other things.
What other things?
Oh, use a persuasion check.
While he's doing that, can I roll an investigation to take a look at the guy and see if there's anything weird?
At 20.
Sure. Nat 20. Okay. I had some leather straps. We'll say I had maybe one or two gems on me, a ruby and a sapphire. Other than that, that was really all I remember.
And we heard that you got chased out by goblins. How many in total?
All I saw were the three that came at me. But with goblins, you can never be too sure. If they're living in the cave, there could be a few. Okay.
So I'm just ready to go. That's
Yeah.
what
So he's telling you
Okay.
that the entrance is just through the forest over here.
Alright, guys, before we head out, and Wielki, I know you're desperate to go. We just need to make sure we got all the essentials before we do leave. Otherwise, we're going to be useless. I think we should head out to the... Which place was it? The trade shop, see if we can go and grab some items useful for our journey.
I mean, if we want to grab stuff, we could grab stuff. I've already checked my own pockets. I feel like I'm prepared. We stopped at a blacksmith already, so unless the new elephant guy
I'll
needs
mention
to
the blacksmith.
So for that, sorry, I didn't cover it. Basically, he's got all of his standard equipment that he should have for a battle cleric that he's working on. And as far as he goes, he's pretty much adventured through the village. Nobody just happened to chat with him about the area.
Okay, that's really it. Head out.
No one said round two. Let me finish my sentence.
Tsuki's gonna pipe up from beside the building and hopefully scare the guy and go, "Yeah, I'm ready to go."
Can't forget the child.
What's with the child popping out from around the corner?
She's not a child. Okay.
Oh, my bad, miss. A cute little thing. Yeah, just over yonder. If you happen to bring back the stuff, I'm sure that we can work something out at the trade post.
Good luck.
Okay, let's head off then.
Off we go.
All right. So
Swiggity swooty.
everybody want to go ahead and start making your way over there. Um.
Wow, we're fast.
Boop.
Whoa,
Super
magic!
So one thing you guys didn't really check for was a full map of the Western Territory. The map that was given was actually a map that showed Glenshire and a little bit off to the left. So the only areas that you're pretty much aware of is up to where my marker is, and where you guys are right now. Now I'm sure if you go beyond the two rivers, you'll unlock that area. But as for now, all you see is this right side of where my marker is, and over.
So we have a map that leads all the way up to here.
Yes.
So essentially, we're
so-
just gonna follow our map.
Yeah, you can if you want. So as
do
you
we wanna
guys
take
are,
the right path or the
as-
left path?
yeah, I was gonna say as you
Wait,
guys
wait,
come
there's
up,
like
you
a-
notice that there's a split in the road.
Can we see that tower thing from where we are?
You can look for the tower. We can say that that's the watchtower for the area.
That makes sense.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna look at the group and say, well, there's this little area, and I'm gonna point on the map to this spot up here. That's an opening. I feel like there might be something
Up where?
interesting over there. Up here.
Okay.
Like, someone point at the map, be like, there's something. There's an opening over here. I kind of want to go check it out, but if you guys want to just follow the other path,
I mean, I'm
And
down
then
to follow
this-
you.
whichever way. So whatever way you guys want to go, we'll go.
I'm down with old Wielki over here. And we'll go up to that little clearing.
I'll follow the group.
I think it's better we stay as a group anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys want to start making your way over past the tower?
Making my
Yeah,
way
so-
downtown.
Or towards the tower at least.
So we're gonna go around this way. Okay. So
Um,
I'm staying behind all the tall people. Just
as you pass the tower, you notice that there's somebody standing on top. He leans over and, fellows, please hear me out. You do not want to follow the right path. Just please be careful. It's, wicked creatures up there.
What kind of wicked
What do I
creatures?
roll? What do I roll to see if he's lying?
If you we'll say
Deception.
Is it
No,
perception or
it's
insight?
insight.
it would be insight.
Okay.
and I asked him what kind of creatures.
21.
21.
So you know that as you are walking through the tavern, you happen to read the poster that was up on the wall before the Glavin gave you the quest. It said that if you're going to venture through the forest, please be mindful of the right path. There's hairy creatures.
So
did
I'm
someone
gonna
say
look
animals?
Harry.
Well, no,
Harry.
this is an insight. This is just me remembering things.
And the
So-
and the name of the quest was off to the side. It's the one that you guys got is saying that there's a rock formation just off the left side of the path, but on the poster that was on the thing on the poster board just to the right of it, it's called Sticky Situation.
Mm.
Gross.
Uh-huh.
So,
Of course you
I'm
went
gonna
to
look at
there.
the group and tell them.
This is why it's the
So I'm gonna
soft,
look
not
at
so
the
saucy
group and tell
podcast.
them, hey, so this guy is not lying about this right path, but our quest, however, stated that a weird rock formation was going to be on the left, and with these hairy creatures being up ahead, from what I remember reading, it could be majorly a huge impact on our quest, because the quest is called Sticky Situation. So like the hairy beasts could be spiders, could be something else, but I think to finish this quest we're on the right path. So do you guys want to stick to this or veer off of this?
I'm following you wherever you go.
Oh, anything but spiders.
What's wrong with spiders? They're cute.
I thought we
Tsuki?
had to go to the spider cave.
I'm in. I heard hairy creatures, and maybe it's an animal. Can I roll a history check to see if I knew anything about the area?
Sure.
Because I have high intelligence, and so my history thing is huge.
Natural one.
Right.
16.
Ooh, it's not bad.
So we'll say from your history, you know that spiders and wolves are native to this general area. So it'll be between here and over here to the far left. Spiders and wolves are in those different sections. Obviously, them being very territorial, they're split up. So one's on one side, one's on the other.
So I'm gonna look at Wielki, and I'm gonna go. So we could either get like a really cool dog, or we're gonna run into a bunch of eight-legged freaks. So it's entirely up to you guys.
You know it's bad when I have to ask a child for advice on which way to go, but I agree for once.
What's wrong with my advice?
I'm just gonna keep walking. So I'm gonna be up at this crossroad here. I'm gonna just move past.
I'm gonna follow him.
So, as you guys get up to that area, you see another fork in the road, a path leading left and a path leading right. The path leading right says, beware, nest ahead. And it's the arrow going north. The path going left has an arrow pointing left saying Derringer's Cave.
I think we should probably go through the cave and not the very obvious spider's nest.
What's wrong with the spider's nest? They're kind of cute.
We're literally on a quest to go to the cave.
Yeah, spiders are cute
we're on a
unless they're,
quest called
50
Sticky
feet tall.
Situation, so
No, the sticky situation is the quest that was on the wall. The quest that
Where
you
was the
received was a quest for the wand.
Lesser healing wand. Yeah.
Yes, the lesser wand of healing.
So, guys, what we could do is maybe complete 2 quests. I don't know. Do you remember what you saw on that quest?
In order to be able to turn in the quest, you need to accept the quest.
So I will agree to veer off of this path for now and head towards the cave simply because I'm not doing a quest I'm not going to get paid for.
I think. Wait, did we say I'm the one that accepted the quest for that, or is that I'm just looking for that wand?
You were looking for the wand, but you didn't have a group. We have a group and accepted the quest.
You accepted your quest, and I'm just joining onto your quest right now.
Yeah, right? Which is going to the cave.
While
we're walking, I'm going to look at Wielki. I'm going to ask him, did you ever get an idea of what we're getting paid for this? Because I never heard the guy say anything.
I don't ask price. I just go with whatever gets handed to me.
Of all the people to not ask price, it wouldn't have come
Money
from
is
you.
money. I don't care how much.
So if I gave you a copper coin, you'd be happy.
Yeah, sure. If you want to give me a copper coin, go for it.
Hold on before you start moving north. Everybody meets up at the intersection. I was letting you guys do your talk. So as you come up, you see this tree right here. The tree has some carvings in it. The right says River's Path. Beware wolves ahead. The left is back towards Glenshire. And then there's an arrow pointing up and to the left. This is Derringer's Cave.
I'd like to approach the tree and see if I can read it with any of the languages that I know. If I can read the markings.
That's what he just
told you what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
uncommon.
the stump.
No.
Yeah, it's uncommon.
Then I'm not going to approach the tree. Scratch that.
Well, let's go to the cave.
But wolves. But we could have a dog.
But we gotta complete the quest
afterwards.
I'm gonna look at Tsuki and be like, if you're good, we can get a puppy afterwards.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. All right. So
And wait. I look between the two.
Is this the cave down here where I'm pinging?
Yes. Well, you know that, but
cave?
your character doesn't know that. It just the arrow points up and to the left. So if you guys happen to glance over up and to the left, which would be down and to the left from your party.
I'm also
okay.
If I can see, like the way.
Okay. 16. So you happen to see a grouping of trees,
that's-
but there's a little dirt path that just goes past, going out and towards the river.
13 for perception.
12.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll still go
Legolas
with
rolled
that
13. Yeah, and I rolled a 12. So
because, well, I'm not going to tell you what the marker was.
Can
but
I
made
roll
it
a
fairly
nature
easy.
check to see if there's anything like interesting about this like path and like the trees around it and stuff?
I would
Sure.
also like to do the same thing because I have a really high nature thing.
13. I know I have a +6 in nature and I rolled fucking 13.
So you notice there's
I'm gonna
some.
follow suit. 1 sec.
You notice that there's a couple of tracks that are going out towards that pathway from the road.
I rolled a 7 then, but they got better. So
Yeah,
Given that
so
everything in this
you
region
still-
is murderous, we probably
you still
shouldn't
just
follow
see
the
some
tracks.
tracks that go up and to the left, which would be southwest from your position.
yeah, so like
Tracks
here,
leading towards this set of trees.
So it'd be this way.
Yes.
Well, guys,
So-
I think we should go this way. I think the cave's down here, and I start like to walk down this way.
I agree.
I
start
scratched my
going
back,
towards
my
here.
trunk.
I'm just following the crowd at this point.
I just start scratching my back on my trunk.
So
It looks
Okay,
like
so
that we
once-
came up on.
Once you guys get up on the trees, you notice that there's a little pathway cut out, leading out, and then there's a clearing with, just off in the distance, a little rock wall.
wow.
So,
rock wall
so
being
there's
right
nothing
there.
that's like preventing us over here right now. We can just
Nope.
keep moving down this path. Okay, so
At most, let's say, okay, if you want something in your way, sure. There's a knocked over tree that's about
Yeah.
4 feet up.
I'm gonna use a perception
Oh, come
check
on.
to see if this is like a trap or anything.
Okay.
Wasn't a trap till I mentioned anything, and now it's an 8. So like I'm not gonna notice shit.
You don't notice anything.
I
I'm
will
gonna
roll
come up
perception
since
as
I'm
well.
the tall guy, and I'm gonna roll investigation because I can see a little bit
Oh,
more.
Don't notice anything.
I don't.
So I got a
notice anything.
16 for investigation.
So luckily, Thaddeus happens to glance over and he sees a rope just behind the tree. The log sitting there is a log trap. So when it activates, if you hit the plate, it raises up and knocks you back.
How far away from this are we? Like if this were to fall, like how far away? Are we standing in the path of it, like
It's-
activating, or is it?
It's on the ground.
It's in front of you.
Yeah,
about
it's on
4
the
feet
ground.
up.
It's gonna like flip you up, is what he's saying.
Okay,
Yep.
so in
Right here where my
So
marker
does-
is. So you're
does Thaddeus share the direction of the rope?
Well, I will if you let me speak.
Hey guys, so I see this like rope connected to the log. It looks like it's connected to some sort of plate. If we step over this log, it's gonna like flip us over. So I think we need to be careful over here.
and we're
going
gonna say that
use-
the tree that's knocked over is about 20 feet long.
I'm
Alright,
gonna-
So now we know the
How-
direction of the rope, right? So
How
like
wide is the tree?
2
How
feet in
wide?
diameter.
I want to try an acrobatics roll for this. See if I can like take a run and jump up.
I'm
Okay.
gonna let you do this instead of my easier option to get over this, but
So, Legolas, go ahead and move up to where my red indicator is. So,
fucker's gonna get flung into the water.
alrighty. Roll your acrobatics.
16 in total.
Okay. You get fairly close, but you miss it just by a bit. If you want to describe how you go through it.
What do you mean I miss it by a bit?
You didn't hit the trap.
Like
You
you
didn't step on
didn't
the
hit the
plate.
trap. You just barely missed hitting the plate.
Oh, that's a bonus then.
Bonus.
So, yeah, definitely.
So how do you make it through? Are you gonna like dive under it, and are you gonna jump over
No,
it?
I said for the jump over. So
You're
I'm just going to take a quick little run up, and then in one big thrust, I'm just going to jump up over, and then
Okay.
quite elegantly.
So I'm gonna look at Legolas and tell
So
him
say you
to,
land right here.
I'm gonna tell him to move further away. Get away
Okay.
from, like, get away from it completely.
Okay, I'm going to stand here.
So I'm gonna look at the rope now that I know where it's at, and I'm gonna use my firebolt cantrip to shoot the rope.
Okay.
I'm going to use a quick perception
And I got a
roll as
25,
well, before this happens, just to see if there's anywhere safe for me. So just before the fireball launches.
You don't know this shit.
You don't know anything.
I got
He stands
I
2
got
We're gonna
feet from
say
it.
that
I got
you,
9 in total. 9 total.
we're gonna say that you feel like you were just fine, but you're gonna listen to Wielki just in case he has a bad arm and missed throws.
No, I'm shooting a firebolt at the rope. So, and I rolled a
Yeah.
25.
So you're gonna hit it high or low? Like, are you gonna
I was
hit it
gonna
at the pitching point?
Yeah, I was gonna shoot the rope to activate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the
Um,
low point.
Okay. So as you hit the rope, you notice that Thaddeus and who's this guy?
That's
I'm the green one.
Oh, that's you? Okay,
Yeah.
so you and Thaddeus are awful close to where the log is coming at you from. So you notice it was a counterweight, but when you look up, it's wrapped around to make it spin. If you had looked up, there was another log just up. So have you guys ever played Call of Duty Zombies with the Shino
yeah.
Numa map?
Yeah.
So the flogger.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of built like the flogger. So it starts to spin and it comes right at you and just barely misses.
I
It
feel like I
spins
should have
for
to do
about
acrobatics
10
for that.
seconds. Luckily, it doesn't fall apart because it looks like it's pretty shabby.
I'm gonna look at the group that's over here. Say, not even close. Let's keep moving.
You
And
almost
I'm gonna
killed
move
us
over
all.
to where Legolas is. Nah, wasn't even close.
So how did that go? That looked pretty close.
Maybe it was close to the robot, but I'm fine.
You were standing right next to me, don't lie.
But you're taller than me.
Yeah, it's besides the point.
I'm gonna shout back, be like, Tsuki, it's okay.
Just hears off in the distance because you guys are about 30 feet apart. She can hear you.
Is this tree that's still about as tall as me in the way?
It spun
No,
about
no,
10 seconds. So it's not going to
I
activate
destroyed
again.
the trap.
No, I know, but like the tree was 4 feet tall. I'm gonna need someone to lift me over it if if it's still.
Oh, no,
You
the
could
pathway.
walk, so you can walk the 10, we'll say 10 feet around it,
Okay.
or you can crawl underneath it, or you can jump over or be lifted over.
I'm just gonna walk around it. I don't want the indignation of being
a child.
lifted over it, especially because the robot might drop me. So,
Damn, I was really kind of hoping she was going to try to jump over it or slide under it to
Just
roll a
trips.
dex.
She would have gone.
no, listen. All my skill is in intelligence. I'm smart enough to know that's not a good idea.
Okay, so you guys notice as you come up here, you hear some weird sounds off in the distance, mainly because it is a cave, so there's some sort of echoing sound, but you can't quite tell what it is.
DM. How long have we been in the forest for now?
So we're going to say that the whole walk, that's 30 feet. We'll say it took about 30 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's get back into it. Guys.
I'm gonna roll investigation for this because we can hear the stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a nature check. I
I'm
rolled
gonna
an
do a
18
perception.
on nature.
With Tsuki, where are you on the outside of the cave? Are you just lined up with them at, like, you guys are all in a circle, or are you actually like in that line?
We're just kind of bunched up.
No.
I'd say.
I'd say
So
we're in a
You're all
circle,
pretty
it's
much just
harder
in a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just hard to pick up like that.
So we're gonna say that you're pretty much right there at the front door. You're just kind of like looking around, but trying to keep a distance at the same time. You do see there's some wear and tear in and out, and almost as if something was drugged down there. With Wielki's nature check, you notice that you smell a pungent odor. You're definitely on the right track with the goblins.
Okay, and then I'm also going to roll a perception check just to see if I notice anything about that. Because I rolled nature just to see if there's anything natural about this cave or if we're at the right spot. Pretty much.
So the
no.
cave is natural, but you can see that it is supported. So it is a natural cave, but it looks like there is some digging perhaps being done in there.
Yeah, and I rolled an 11 for perception, so.
I'd also like to roll an Arcana check, if that's okay.
For
the entrance of the cave. It'll be accidental because characters aren't really, aware of magic yet, but
just in
kinda
case
like the
there's
same
some
thing.
sort of magic.
yeah, any magical
thing.
traps or
I mean, if
or
that's
just
the case,
indications.
I can roll detect magic on accident.
He can use a is it a cantrip?
Yeah. Actually, it's
I thought
a
it
spell.
was a spell.
Yeah, it's
Spell?
a spell.
Yeah.
How many spells do you have a day?
2.
So you have 2.
Is that how that says that? Where does it say that at?
When
First
level
slots
spells.
of D&D
Spells.
Beyond, it'll say first level, and then to the right of it, it'll say slots. So there's 2 boxes for it. That's why I was telling you, you don't want to use your spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
level
you have to take
spells?
a rest.
For level spells, you have a finite amount. For cantrips, you can cast until you die.
Okay.
Yeah, cantrips are the ones that you want to use. But so like if just for tips, since this is your first time doing a campaign and stuff like that, if you're checking for magical stuff, that's what Arcana checks are for.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to roll an Arcana.
Yeah.
I have a
Is that okay, GM?
Yeah.
What's this one again?
Jeez.
So you notice there is
25.
absolutely no traps, but there is just a glint of you feeling some sort of magic, but it's like really wavering.
Does it have any kind of aura around it? Does it feel sinister? Does it feel benevolent?
Does not feel sinister.
Okay.
Almost feels pure.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I'm going to relay the information that I've discovered through my perception check to the party. Just, it looks like someone or something got dragged into there. And I don't really know how to describe it, but the place feels pretty. And
Place feels pretty.
Do
I'm gonna
you
Yeah.
feel pretty?
I know what the elephant said.
You know what?
Feel
With
bonita.
this, I'm going to have Legolas take lead and walk into the cave first.
I was going to mention too to the group right as we're entering that with the smell that I've noticed, we are on the right track to the goblins.
are they some gassy goblins?
I would say so myself.
Some gassy goblins.
They don't smell bonita.
They don't smell funny, okay, so just
Some stanky goblins.
Yeah.
So you guys go ahead and move in.
Yeah, but I'm not going first.
No,
I
no,
went
me
first.
and Legolas went first.
Alrighty.
Magic.
Oh, well, I was like, where the fuck are our icons at?
Where
Up top.
are we?
We're at the top of the cave.
You have entered Derringer's cave.
Whoa.
Yes.
Adventure.
Oh, this place is cool.
So
Where are
upon
we?
entering, you all begin to smell that weird pungent odor. You also hear some
Do I have smell
sounds.
receptors?
No.
So I need
So
some.
everybody but you.
So I'm gonna look at Thaddeus and say, Thaddeus, I know your dumbass can't smell because you're a robot, but it stinks in here. And I hope that's not you and your damn oil.
I mean, if it
Is
was
there,
me,
like-
you would have smelled me already.
What does it smell like? Is it like sulfuric or is it just?
It's a very
I-
pungent smell. So like
Smells of death.
it'd be what, like BO pretty much?
Maybe some decay, BO. Stuff
No, like
that.
herby smells or anything like that I could probably identify.
Smells like a decaying body.
No, the odor itself is too pungent.
Okay. It's just gross.
Yeah, just smells bad.
I wonder if I
Alright,
have
so
anything
I'm gonna
smell
use-
good in my herbalism kit that I could just like
Wait.
dispense.
Is it lit up in here?
So it's
far can we
dim. So we'll say that you can see about see.
I have dark vision, so I know I can see 60 feet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll say
But, like,
60 feet.
I was gonna say I can't see any further past that, right? Because of how
Yeah.
dim it is in here.
Well, if it's no, we've got that perk of being able to see 60 feet, but the rest won't be able to see that far.
Can I
Okay.
cast
That's why
light
we
on my
can
shield?
leave it.
But we can take point. We can
Wait.
take point.
I'm
So
gonna
I'm
turn and
literally
ask
gonna
the
type
elephant
hold-
about the shield on his arm.
Can I cast the
Yeah.
spell light on my shield? The cantrip.
I'll allow it.
Wait,
Yes.
Wait,
How long does it last though?
wait, but there are goblins in here. They'll come straight to us if you light up a beacon.
They won't notice you. You're
Oh,
too
wait.
small. They might mistake you for one of them.
There.
Well, he's talking about
Should've-
casting light on his shield.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
we can see better. We can see better anyway.
Okay. Alright, you touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
still
And
see
dim light
further
for an
than that.
initial 20 feet.
We
So,
can see
in a
further.
40-foot radius around us, for at least me, who does not have dark vision, I can see.
And then I should also allow the other
in
two of
vision.
us who can't see that far see as well, since we're near him.
Yeah, I
Well,
have dark
then
vision,
at
so I'm
that
fine.
point,
I don't.
Elephant Man.
we'll say that
20.
since it's 20 feet for him, it'll add an additional 10 feet for dark vision.
Okay, so then we're
Wait,
still
so
gonna
we're at
take
70.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And also, I have an hour of a lighted shield. It doesn't do any
Now
damage
I'm
or
gonna
anything.
roll
It's just
perception.
light.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice anything within 70 feet.
I'll join them in taking point, but I'm going
Ooh.
to stand behind Legolas.
Oof, that was a 1 plus 4. So that I got a 5. so I
Natural
ain't gonna
1.
notice shit.
Natural one. That's
I'm
dangerous.
so fucking stupid.
Well,
and don't
on the
see anything.
upside, even with a natural one, with it being perception, you see absolutely fucking nothing.
I just see like rock and like the path.
I'm also
Suki
gonna roll perception.
has-
Or-
Okay.
I don't see shit.
You see fucking nothing.
I have dark
Uh,
vision,
roll
though.
5.
Reverse.
So what you guys do see, Tsuki sees that once you get to a certain point, which all of you can see, it gets darker, but she can see just a little bit further down and sees that there's pretty much just a path that seems to be going down here just to y'all's right, or the west side of the map, and there seems to be just about a 10-15 foot drop off in front of you. She judges by seeing this part that I'm marking. She can actually see that.
Is she a
I
good
don't know what you're
judge of height?
marking.
Whereabouts was
With
that?
with her being a druid, I mean, just because it's more of like a nature thing, so she'd be a little bit more in tune with the things that could be in nature naturally.
This
I'm pretty in
child
tune with
is
nature
useful.
also.
I would say we should probably hug the wall unless you want to break a couple of bolts or bones.
Okay. So
Because Tsuki mentioned the magic earlier when we entered it, I'm gonna roll for an Arcana check to see if the magic got stronger since we entered it fully here.
okay.
But yeah, each square is 5 feet.
So 15.
15. So you notice that there is a pure type of feeling magic. It's a little bit stronger than what was back at the entrance because the wind blowing and whatnot. It was kind of just wafting off the trail.
So I'm
so
gonna
to
mention to Tsuki then. Like, Tsuki, you know how you felt the magic earlier. I feel it a little bit stronger now. Can you check to see if it's still a good feeling for you, or if it's more malevolent?
Yeah, sure. Also, I think that's the first time you've used my name and not called me the child, so
I'm still gonna call you a child. Don't get used to that.
I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll another Arcana check.
My face when I kind of realized that
Yeah,
she has an actual name, not just child.
right.
She
So
rolled a 12.
you happen to notice that it is a little bit stronger. It's seems like it's kind of staying there, but it's just off in the distance.
Yeah.
Not quite on the same path, but you're going in the right direction.
So, I'm gonna look at Wielki and tell him, yeah, it feels stronger in here. We're not quite at the source yet, but I feel like if we keep going, we'll find it. I don't think it's evil. It doesn't feel evil.
So what way do you think we should go?
So are you all grouped up on Thaddeus or not Thaddeus, Wielki and Salder?
Yeah, I
Salder.
took,
Alright,
yeah,
well,
I
okay.
lead with them.
Still kind of like standing here.
Okay.
Like at the back of the group.
So as Tsuki gets right here just on the edge, you see that there is a path that continues going down, but there's also a ladder, like a little rope ladder, right here hanging down. It seems to be cut about
If you're-
halfway.
If you're pinging, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see a thing.
I think it was about right there.
Okay, so this
Mhm.
right here?
Yeah, well, just the little lines in the rock just underneath her.
Oh, these.
I was
these
pinging
ones, yeah.
there, but for some reason, I guess. Hold on there. Is that better?
Yeah,
Yep,
you gotta
yeah,
like
I see
hold
it.
it.
I got you. Well, I was in the GM layer.
That's probably why.
So yeah, you see a little like rope ladder. There's 2 nails and then a couple of pieces of rope going over. Standard
jeez.
would say it's a rope ladder, or there's a path right over here.
With so there's a ladder right under me, guys. But with the size of most of the members of this group, I don't know if rope ladder is going to support the weight of, say, an elephant man. So,
I mean, I
what
could
do you
probably
think about
jump
that?
down. It doesn't look too far.
19 feet later.
15 feet deep.
Yeah, I'm
It's
7 foot.
15
Well,
feet.
it's his height
Twice your
plus
height.
whatever his height's gonna be.
No, as in.
I
like,
say if the robot wants to jump, let him jump.
Like it looks to be about 3 tiles deep. It's about 15 feet tall.
That fall
Fifty
is
feet,
4
interesting.
Sukis deep. I'm not doing it. I'm not making that jump.
I could probably make
Don't
the
worry,
jump.
child will protect you.
Or the small people can go first on the ladder, and then we'll let the bigger guys go down.
Small people. There's only one small person in this group. Everybody else is tall as shit.
Well, judging by weight differences here, you are all smaller.
You're the fattest. We know.
Yes. So that's why I say the
that-
smaller people.
And whilst they're bickering away, I'm just gonna kind of like crawl down the ladder.
Okay. So you get about halfway down, and you again notice there's about half of the ladder missing.
So where I am now, roughly, it's like
Mm-hmm.
what, like 5
There's
feet
about
down.
There's
Or
about
10
a 7-foot drop.
Guys, there's about a 7-foot drop here.
Just jump. You're 6 foot tall. You'll be fine.
No,
Wait.
no. I'm
If you guys had
basically
just
saying-
waited, I have rope in my pack. We could have extended the ladder, but he
That's too
had
much
to go
effort.
down.
We're
You're the only
we're
one
in a
that
hurry.
makes the extension. If it's a
I was
7-foot drop, that's only 3 inches for me to touch down.
Yeah,
I'm
Fine,
just
whose shoulders
not-
am I riding on?
you can ride on
Guys,
mine.
I was just about to say, if Tsuki was to climb down now, she can use me as part of the ladder. I can climb down, hold on to the bottom, and she can just use me as a ladder.
Can I use you as a
Yeah,
ladder too?
Uh,
Oh god.
I'll just be holding on to
Oh
the ladder.
god.
Wait, what?
The DM
I was
rolled
just
a 20.
making- I was just making sure I could do it.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah, no,
the
you got
roll
something
check
up
is
your
a
sleeve.
nat 20. Like, oh, we're gonna be fucked.
Right.
You rolled
Why
that one.
why don't you
Yeah,
touch the
here.
ground first and tell me what you see, and then I might climb down.
Fine. So I'm just gonna let go of the ladder and just firmly touch ground. And so if I come down here, then I'm just gonna roll perception straight away. See what I see.
I'm waiting for the roll a dexterity saving throw.
9.
I rolled an 11.
So you notice that there's another drop off. Seems like it's a little bit further down, and just over to the side there's this sand pit looking thing just off to your left. So yeah, right there.
About there's another drop off bit ahead of me, and there's just a sand pit of some sort down here as well.
Okay, well, no bad guys, no weird things.
Not that I saw.
So
Okay.
Seems okay, but you guys have the advantage up there if you want to have a check, because there are sometimes stuff living in the sand. So if you guys,
I
can
mean,
see
we
it, I
can't.
can easily get out a lot.
I don't
See
think
that,
we can
can't
see the
we?
sand.
Yeah, we can't see the sand.
Yeah, it's a little farther away for us.
Okay, no
Go
way.
ahead and
It's
suggest-
gonna work.
Yeah, that's at least 35 feet away, so
Oh
that'd
wait,
be dim light.
I could see it easily. So
I could see it too. I have dark vision.
So I'm gonna roll a
Uh-huh.
perception check on if I notice anything in the sand pit.
Same. Now that he's
Alrighty.
pointed out a direction for us.
I will also join in that. Just because
11.
So say you guys
Yelky-
are focusing on this point in
I don't see shit
particular.
again.
this time.
Yelki looks, it looks like sand. Thaddeus is like, I don't know, man.
Dirt.
Tsuki, you're looking, and it doesn't seem to be moving. It is definitely coarse like sand, though.
Well, yeah, it's definitely like sand. It's not moving, so I think we should be fine. So I'm gonna follow Legolas down the ladder.
Right,
Okay.
I'll get ready to. I've got to get ready to catch you because it said there was a bit of a drop.
Well, don't
7
fail this
feet.
check.
4 foot tall.
3
Gotta
foot.
catch
drop.
the
You're going to try to catch her?
Yeah.
We'll say strength.
Failed.
Oh, you want to roll just a 20?
What the hell? 1 sec.
Yeah, we can have you roll
Slash
just a 20.
13.
13. Okay,
Well,
I'll
dexterity
say
saving throw.
I'll say
I could roll an
I'll see.
acrobatics if I need to.
if you would like to try
You might make
convince
it
me to
worse.
say I can roll an acrobatics instead.
Well, I mean, is he gonna be able to catch me with the 13?
We'll see.
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
either acrobatics or
The
go with
issues
his catch.
talking out loud to the DM.
Yeah, either
We're not-
trust the either trust the
Just the strength.
save, or do an acrobatic midair.
You know what? That's not my strong suit. I think I'm just gonna trust the save.
I was gonna have fun with it if you failed.
Don't need a broken leg this early in the game.
Oh,
I'd
wouldn't break
carry
your
you.
leg or nothing.
Sounds
Okay,
super-
so we'll say you drop down and he just kind of barely catches you. You almost slip through his hands.
You okay, Suki?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at.
We
Oh,
won't
sorry.
do that one again in a while.
No, yeah, no. Please put me down.
I'm gonna yell at Legolas and tell him, "Be careful with the child."
She's not a child. And
I'm gonna
I'm just
climb down.
stupid at this point.
I don't have to roll anything, by the way, to climb down this ladder because it's only 3 inches off the ground when I get to the bottom. So I just plop right on down next.
So you're saying as you're climbing down the ladder, you hold on to the last rungs and lower yourself down?
No, he doesn't do
Yeah.
what I did. Oh, you're doing the same
Well, I just
thing
like drop down because it's only a 3-inch drop, so it's like, and even if I just dropped at a certain point, it would.
Well,
be
I'm saying you're either dropping the full 7 feet if your feet are still on it.
Oh,
or
I'm
you're
not climbing
holding
all the
on
way
to
the
it.
bottom till.
Okay, so we'll have a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
See if your
modified.
arms can hold you up.
13.
Just barely. You're safe.
So I think
It's time
for
for
I'm not
Gina
even
to
gonna
feel
mention. Does
So,
anybody
question.
notice, or are they doing their own thing?
So question, how far is the other path?
we haven't gotten that far yet.
From what you can
Oh.
see, you can see about 40 feet. It looks clear for the most part this way.
Guys, you could probably jump down and be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw in acrobatics because the ladder's not gonna hold me. I'm 600 pounds. I can tell just by looking at it, it's not gonna hold my weight.
But you're also 9 feet tall.
Because Sadler asked, roll a perception check.
Wait, who?
Me.
Sadler.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's regular. I don't know.
a 10.
You notice that the pathway is sloping down as you go further down the path to the left.
All the elves and half-elves laid it down, and now the big guy's gotta figure out how to get down.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do the rope at all. To be honest,
I'm just
I
gonna
wasn't.
use an acrobatics check and jump down because
I
really
turned
at
to
this
go
point-
talk to. I go
It's-
turn to talk to the robot. Like, we can take the, and there goes the robot.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have to
so
jump down.
go ahead, roll acrobatics.
Ooh,
Oh my
17.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
We'll say that you land. Okay. You made it.
You guys see that?
I'm just gonna follow the path.
For once, I was impressed.
I'm sorry we're splitting the party, but I'm just gonna follow the path.
So you're going down this way?
How
Yeah.
far are you gonna move?
I think you're still in the GM layer. Panda.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I moved over to the GM so I could check something.
Because to be with them, or am I going all the way?
So you notice that you can see over here a little bit better. You can kind of see not so much Thaddeus because he's still up against the wall, kind of, but you could see Wielki and the group a little bit past where you're at.
So is there easier
they-
chance for me to
They
get down
look
here?
a little bit closer than they did up top of the path.
Otherwise, I'll just keep on. I'll try and jump down here, this side, then.
Okay, so you get up to the ledge and you notice it's about a 10-foot fall.
How tall are you?
7 feet.
Would
You
it
gotta
not be
throw an
easier if
acrobatics.
you,
He would have
If
to
you're
do a
gonna be-
strength feat if he's hanging down to make it 3 feet.
it'd be
Like a
better than a
3 feet.
10-foot flop.
I mean, I did a
Let's
15-foot
see here.
flop.
Let me.
Falling damage is 1d6 every 10 feet.
Oops.
Rolling a D100.
So, when he happens to land, you hear a sound,
What sound?
kind of off the cliff,
Rocks
closer,
cracking? Is that what
like
we hear?
closer in front of Wielki. Wielki can kind of hear a little sound just over the cliff here, this general area.
I'm gonna roll an investigation check to see if I can distinguish what that sound was.
Okay.
A 13.
kind of like what you hear is like a huh?
So I'm gonna relay this information to the people near me because I'm not gonna shout it to the elephant that just dropped down. But I'm gonna tell the group, hey, I just heard someone that wasn't our party. I think we should be quiet from here on out with what we do. And
What
then
did
I'm
it
gonna
sound
roll a
like?
stealth check. It sounded like just a person going, huh? But it might be a goblin. I couldn't tell specifically. I just know it wasn't one of us.
So
I'm gonna roll
Sadler. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll a stealth to just stealth mode at this point.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go to the edge and roll an investigation
14.
as well, or investigation as well.
Your
He's doing
stealth.
that. So that's my investigation.
Investigation.
I'm looking
So
at the
you're
edge
looking
now.
at the edge, and you can definitely see that it's a solid like 25, 30-foot drop down, roughly.
And then do I notice anything with that to do with that
Tsuki
sound?
goes stealth.
Wait, that made it
Um,
a 4?
Yeah. Because you guys don't see anything up. Can you see my marker?
No.
No.
No, I think
Okay,
you're good.
I am. So you can see up in this general vicinity that there's nothing really there. So since you guys just entered from the top and have worked your way down one layer, there's nothing around you guys, so nothing can really see her. So she just goes stealth.
Oh,
The only way that she would have failed would be if she rolled a nat 1. Which I was going to have fun with, but
There are perks to being short.
um,
I'm going to.
so as he looks down the cliff, he happens to see what made the sound.
Hey guys, I see what looks like 2 goblins down here. We
Okay,
better
so
be
they're
careful.
about 10 feet apart from you. So are you whispering or are you talking to them?
Hey, you guys.
I feel like me being who I am, because I'm an idiot, I kind
I'm
of
gonna
say it
give us
loud
the way
enough to hear.
to
I'm
it.
not like yelling, but I say it so they can hear me. So you said that's about 10 feet apart.
Hey, you guys, I can see like what looks like a couple goblins down here.
Shh. I'm gonna quickly rush over to him. Like, shh.
What? Why are
Let
they
me
hushing?
hear you.
But they're so
Let
far
me hear
down.
you.
They're so far down they won't hear me.
Because he's right there. So the goblins turn around and look up and just kind of see this silhouette standing on the cliffside.
It's a
A
big
halo
silhouette
light
too.
above his head.
They have now become
Halo
alert
light above his
and
head.
curious about the area.
All right, I lied. They might see me.
And I'm just gonna like slowly inch my way back to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna
Your
move.
hair's still on fire?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Yes.
move this way because I'm stealth. So I'm staying
Then they
away
would just
from
see this flaming
group.
hair above.
So when I said it was a silhouette, they could potentially, because of the distance and how it is, with it being a little bit brighter up top, you're casting a shadow. So they can't quite tell if it's a person or if it's a giant torch.
Wouldn't they notice?
It's looking into the cave.
But no, but for real, wouldn't they notice that the silhouette or the lighting's actually being moved when he steps back?
Yes.
Oh, still.
Yeah, they would.
Torch.
But you gotta realize I'm
I'm
an
gonna-
idiot,
I'm
so
gonna
I do
follow
it
Wielki.
anyways.
Yeah, me and Tsuki are stealth.
But
so I say we
nobody's
go
near
same
the
way.
cliff, so you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. I just move away because I notice that they kind of notice me. So I just kind of move back away from the cliff's edge, back to where everyone was.
Okay.
And I'm gonna continue down this path here until I come to this spot because since I have
as
dark
you-
vision, I can notice this.
As you come up, you notice that there is a wooden ladder right there, going straight down. It's about a 20-foot ladder.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna look down and use perception to see if I can make sure that it's safe to take this ladder down.
Okay.
Let's go. 24.
Yep,
Alright.
it looks sturdy as hell.
No, I meant like look at the ground to make sure there's nothing around it.
No, there's nothing. The rope or the wooden ladder is clear.
Okay,
I'm
so
right
I'm
behind
going
you,
to-
so I'm gonna poke you in the shoulder and be like, "Hey, dude, is it safe?"
I'm gonna turn around and whisper to Tsuki, "Yes, follow me."
And
but
I'm
the
gonna notice
elephant
that
is-
they
Actually,
have moved.
did that actually
elephant
pick
is
up on
following
Mike,
us
by the way?
too.
I'm gonna notice that that they've moved on, and I'm gonna follow his
You have to use
light
a
at
perception
this
check
point.
because we're stealth.
All right, so Thaddeus, do you run or do you walk?
I just walk. Because I can see
Okay.
him moving here. I can still see his light. So I just kind of
Okay.
walk over to at least him, because they're stealth. But I walk to him.
And
I'm gonna move down the ladder.
Sadler, do you are you walking on the cliffside or are you walking closer to the sand pit? Like towards the middle of the path.
Yeah, I want to go toward the middle of the path.
You're in the middle of the path. Okay,
There's not
I'm just
really
trying
a-
to get. I'm just trying to get an idea because of I know how the blocks are.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And Legolass.
let's Legolas make his move. Keep in mind, you guys like now that something is alert, you've seen the goblins, but now they're gone because you guys left the cliffside.
Mhm.
You guys should probably be alert, and
At least me and Legolas are. The
I
other
would
three
try
wouldn't
to
know.
I would try to stick
No,
together now that you
I was
guys are
already
actually
stealth, so I
going
don't care.
down.
Yeah. Well, you told us that there were goblins,
Yes.
so we should be alerted.
Okay.
But I'm
No,
just
I'm
following.
just saying
Wielki.
stay alert because you guys are kind of often split up.
That's why we
I'm trying to
should
stay
be.
away
I
from
know.
the people who are
I
alerting
know
the
the
goblins.
slow-talking elephant did not just refer to me as a child.
Child. I am 7 feet 6 inches tall. You are a little child. Literal child.
She's a
Okay,
feisty
so what are you
child.
guys doing? Because me and Tsuki made our way down the ladder.
So I was right here. Can I
I'm
even
on the
see
cliff.
that far?
No.
Can I see that far where they are? Because clearly,
you-
because I wouldn't have seen them gone down the ladder. I just know they disappeared.
you
due to
can't see
stealth.
them. You can't. Yeah, you can't see them.
No, but you did see us move down that path.
Yeah, you saw them move down the path. You
Okay.
can currently see. What is it? 30 feet or 40 feet?
Okay.
Or do you have dim light or dim or dark vision or whatever?
Well, he should,
I don't have
he
dark
should at
vision.
least be able to see my light.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you have light on your shield.
but
Yeah,
you
so
just
you
kinda
can
moved
see
on your
his.
own.
You can see his light shield down there at the at the edge of the.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
move basically right next to him.
Which is why
But
the
we'll,
initiative-
That's
we'll
why I've
say
only went to the cliff
we'll say
edge.
Legolas, you go ahead and move up to the cliffside, or you notice that the ladder's there. The odor's slightly stronger at the edge of that cliff, or where the ladder is. So now you have Legolas, Thaddeus, and Sadler at the top of the ladder, and you can see Tsuki at the bottom, but Wielki is stealth currently.
Can we see if the ladder can hold the weight of at least our mechanical
I'll have to
friend?
roll perception checks. for
Yeah,
that.
roll perception.
Ah, dang it! Really?
An 11.
It looks like a decent ladder.
It's an alright ladder.
I look at the Legolas,
No, you
Legolass, and I'm like,
Legolas.
"Do you mind going first?"
Oh yeah. I'm coming.
Like, we're gonna go in order of weight.
Yeah, I would recommend that.
Alright.
I'd like to
So,
move
like,
away
went
from
down?
the foot of the ladder if they're going to start coming down.
You don't know if we're gonna come down.
So Legolas makes it safely.
Yeah, when I see him come down, I'd like to move away from the foot of the ladder because I know the heavy guys are coming.
Okay, so Legolas, if you can move left 1 block, try to stick close together. Like
Well,
right here.
essentially,
Where are
I-
we saying the foot
No.
of the ladder's at? Are we saying
Right,
it's
The
this
foot of the
block
ladder
right
is
here?
right here.
Wait, ping it again. Okay, so the foot of the ladder is right here.
Yep.
Yes.
Gotcha. So I'm
Here's
away
the foot of
from
the ladder.
then. Oh, don't
Yeah.
draw on the map.
You can draw on the map saying, "Hey, this is the foot of the ladder."
The ladder's
far.
right here.
Yeah.
The ladder's right here, and it ends right here, where the blue circle is.
It's more of a visual, so at least then our viewers can see. Hey. So then I'll take my chance at the ladder. I'll stop at the
Oh,
bottom.
am I
As
able
you
to move a
start
little bit
going
before?
down, you hear a creaking. Do you want to roll a dex for me?
Straight decks.
Saving throw, right?
You know what? No. How about this? Just roll a d20 for me.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
nice knowing you guys.
Nat one.
So he makes it about halfway
Nat
down,
one.
and he hears a crack. One of the rungs breaks, and he falls flat on his back,
Ooh.
10 feet.
Ooh.
Oof.
He's now prone. Thaddeus?
So I can see that he did that he fell, right?
Oh, we all saw that.
Yeah. So you said it's only 1 rung that's broke?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna start climbing down slowly.
And then
And I
do
can
have the
notice I
time-
can notice where his that broken rung is, right? As I'm climbing.
Yeah, we'll say so because his shield's still active.
Okay. So I'm climbing down
Okay.
right now.
Then do I have the time
you
to
wanna-
get up?
You will have to stand up.
Okay.
Full action.
Yeah.
So, but you have to wait for that.
Yeah.
So, Thaddeus,
Yes.
considering that you're climbing down the ladder and you want to bypass that broken rung,
Mhm.
and your teammates down at the bottom prone, roll a
Yes.
dex check.
Dex check. All right. Dex saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
Please land on him.
9.
So missed the rung, but it was like you thought it was the next one after that. So you went to step on it and you slide through and you break a second one, but you managed to catch yourself about 3 rungs up from the bottom. So you're
like right
about
there.
5 feet. Yeah, you're about like 3-4 feet from being on top of Thaddeus. You're gonna have to jump over him, considering he's still prone.
Okay. Does he get his turn to get up now,
Wait,
or
this-
do you want me to do another?
So
Do you have to do an
what
acrobatics now?
it would be
Yeah.
an
Yeah, I'll have
acrobatics.
to do acrobatics, but I don't know.
Are you
Or not
guys gonna
roll one.
wait on him? Because this is happening really fast.
Yeah, I know.
So I say since it's happening really fast, like because I am stealth, and I'm away from the foot of the ladder, obviously, and I can see that. I just see freaking Sadler come crashing down onto his back, and then I notice the robot trying to get through, and I just sit there and just wait to
Alright.
see what the fuck happens.
So while he's
to
still
them.
down, since it's so fast, I'm just gonna throw my acrobatics, so I'm going faster than he
No,
can get down.
I just saw what you rolled. Natural 20.
Yep.
Oh, you clear that shit anyway.
Why do we
So
have the
you-
most acrobatic fucking robot?
So the
He's
robot
so
manages
stupid.
to jump over, and we're going to say, yeah, right there. So you guys make it. Suki, what do you? Are you moving from your position?
Yeah, I moved before the elephant came down.
So
So I was-
then, if he's just chilling, Suki, what are you doing?
Since I'm stealth still, I'm gonna go beside Wielki, and I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I notice anything.
Okay.
Now that we're at the bottom of the ladder. Where are
That's
you?
actually standing next to me.
Oh shit.
Sorry, man. I was fidgeting. I just realized I was clicking a lot.
Is that what that was? I didn't even know it. Like just became so in tune with
Right.
listening.
It's just
An
in my
11.
head.
Okay, so we'll say that works. Legolas, what's your move?
I didn't notice anything with that perception check.
Oh wait. Sorry. I
No.
didn't see the perception. I turned around. So the only thing you really see is a slight slant in the land in front of you.
Okay.
What do you mean by?
Like it's a little slope.
Right here.
Wait,
yeah.
are we talking this or this?
Yes. Nope. Right
Okay.
here.
So
You
the
can't
wooden
see that
slant,
technically
okay.
right now.
That's what I was making sure of. That way, we're all on
Here.
the same page.
I can't
Let
see it
me,
even though I have dark vision.
No.
Okay.
Is that down a level then?
Yes.
Oh,
hold
okay,
on.
that makes
Here
sense.
you go.
Ooh, magic. Did you hear that?
as
I'm
you
gonna
as you
head
guys
up.
like group up, you just hear a shing.
It could be many things.
So Legolas, what is it that you do?
Yeah, see, I'm gonna head over to. Actually, I'm gonna actually turn around and say to the guys, we saw a couple of goblins in this area.
Are you saying it or are you whispering it?
No, well, I'm kind of like whispering it to the two next
Okay.
to me. Yeah, so we saw a couple of goblins. They may have noticed us. They may have not noticed us. But just be on guard. Just letting you
You
know.
say we. Who's we?
Well, numbnuts.
Oh yeah, they definitely saw you then.
So as you guys are talking, you hear a weird cracking sound right about over this general vicinity. So it's now Sadler's turn. Unless Legolas is done with his talking.
Yeah, I mean,
Because that sound kind of came up right there at the mid talking. You heard
Yeah.
something over this direction.
So then I'll be like, guys, that sounds like a whip or something. We got to keep numbnuts away from that noise. That's me done.
All right. So Sadler, what do you do? I know you have to stand up first.
Well, first I curse quietly in Luxodon, my native language, and then I stand up, and I kind of face toward the sound.
Fucking tusk skippers.
That was made by what is it? This vicinity.
Well, we don't
Yes.
know. We just have the sound.
So I would like to turn my head toward it and see if I see anything or notice anything.
You roll a perception. You don't see anything.
And I can't.
As
Well, I can't move because we're all too
Yeah.
bunched up. I don't want to go around.
so you're not gonna you're
No.
not making any more Okay. So
I don't want to step around just
Yeah.
yet or anything.
Thaddeus, your turn.
All right, so I kind of turn to this area of the group. You know, I'm not paying
Mhm.
attention to him. So I turn to them, and I'm just going to tell them,
Hey guys, I'm whispering. Hey guys, so when Legolas and I were looking over the edge, it was over towards this area, and I point in the direction. So maybe we should start walking this way to stay away from them and see what we can find.
That
I'm
doesn't
going
make sense
to-
though. Wouldn't the goblins have the wand we're after?
We don't
Have
know.
what?
we
So
don't
we
know.
know
The
that the
wand.
goblins did take the wand, but we don't know what they did with it after they took it.
Right.
So that's why I'm
I think
suggesting.
I think we should beat them up for information. Y'all are
So-
big guys. You can handle it.
So are you moving at all, Thaddeus, or are you just turning and?
I'm
whisper-
telling
or
them, and
whisper-
I'm going to wait for them to kind of
Okay.
say what they want to do.
So then Wielki, what do you do?
Okay, so since I'm still stealth, and we're not,
I will say also, for anybody with Sadler being the tank, you guys can skip turn until he's first. That way you guys go in a line. However you guys want to handle that.
But I'm stealth, and they rolled a 1 for perception, so they don't see shit, especially me.
That wasn't a... Yeah, you're right.
One
right,
was.
right.
Yeah, you said perception for that. Because that's why we heard the noise, because they fucked up.
Yeah.
But so...
I got it mixed up with the last one.
So I'm extremely stealth right now, and since we're not in combat, I can move extremely close to them. So we said the goblins are about here?
The last time you saw them, they were right here.
Okay, so I'm
like
going to
in
move...
this general vicinity.
Right here.
Right there.
Now, how far away do you think I am from them?
Go ahead and start, move 1 block at a time for me.
Okay, so I was right here, so I'm
Yep.
gonna... Boom.
15. Hold on. Yep, they notice.
Shit.
As you get to the corner...
Their 20 beats my 24 stealth?
It's...
Or should I reroll?
So, well, go ahead and roll a dex save.
18. So...
Man, you know what? So when he looked over, he saw 2, and that one had a nat 20. But I'm going to overrule that because I accidentally clicked twice instead of rolling individually. So he got a 17, and you picked up an 18. So we'll say you are still stealth, but now you realize that while you are there, unfortunately, you are right there in front of them.
I thought you said they were over here.
They can move.
That was the last you saw.
Oh,
Remember, they did become alert. They did become alert because the torch moved.
The torch.
Oh yeah, because we were moving that way.
But they didn't know that.
So they still don't see me right now.
We're gonna say they don't. I'll let you stay stealth.
I'll allow
Okay.
it.
Because right now, basically, that one was them making a sound on this wall, trying to peek around to see you guys.
So they're hugging. I'm like standing right in front of them then.
Yeah, basically, they're like, let's say right there. That way, it's
Okay,
actually
so
like
they're
up
hugging
against
the wall.
Yes.
And I'm slightly out.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna move any further, and I'm just gonna stand completely still now.
Okay. Tsuki, what do you do?
I am going
Keep in mind,
to...
you are not aware of those goblins yet.
Well, I am gonna see, since I'm also stealthed. If I'm stealth, does it affect how I can see him? Like, since we're both stealthed? I see the direction he went off in.
Right. Sorry, I was reading something. Do what?
No, you're good. Since I'm stealthed as well, will I be able to see the direction that Wielki went off in?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say you could, because he was right beside you.
Okay. So I am going to move right here past the elephant and the robot.
Okay.
But I want to just stay behind Wielki just because, Tsuki's not the kind to take charge. So,
Go ahead and...
and that way. And
Okay. 20.
can I roll a perception?
Sure.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. Dirty 20. So as you get up to the corner, you hear a little sound around the corner. Like, fairly close.
Oh, jeez. I'm right beside the elephant.
She could see
Yes.
me then too, right?
Yes, she sees you.
So I see you, and I'm right beside Sadler and Thaddeus, so I'm gonna... Who's closer to me? Actually, I'm gonna thunk the robot on the chest, because I don't know if he's paying attention or not. I'm gonna go, hey...
Wouldn't that make a sound? Should she have to throw something to make a sound, if it makes a sound or not?
With her being 5 feet away from you, I'm going to say her reach is 5 feet, so she can tap you.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go, hey, there's some weird noises around the corner. I think Wielki might be in trouble.
So are you whispering or are you saying?
I'm whispering.
Okay.
What kind of bad noises? Is it something I would
man.
know?
It's like, you know, like when we used to watch those '80s cartoons and the villains would make the noises. That's what it sounds
Well,
like.
we're gonna say that you can tell that it's goblin because you were told that there were goblins over the cliff. They just sound like they're closer than you initially thought they were.
Well, the noises sound like spicy goblins. So it's short people that are angrier than me, and it sounds like they're super close to Wielki. So we might want to go help them.
All right, that sounds like a plan. We should probably get our weapons ready just in case.
As doing that, I'm pulling out both my weapons, my hammer and my battle axe.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not moving forward anymore.
Okay. So Legolas, it's your turn.
I'm gonna draw my longbow.
Okay. Do you make a move?
Nope.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay here with my longbow.
Okay.
Well, obviously I'm gonna knock an arrow, but
Right.
ready.
You're gonna prep.
Yeah.
Sadler, what about you?
Not much I can do. I can do because, well, without moving through my parties.
Also, just a
You-
quick
you can
note,
move
fell
through the
10 feet
squares,
Damn
like-
it!
I
You
know.
fell 10 feet, so that's normally like 1d6 damage for the fall, isn't it?
Do what?
Well, when he fell the 10 feet, that's just made him susceptible to be taking damage, right? Or did you just have him knock out on his back for the
I
turn?
just had him go prone. So, because I figure normally he is a big guy, but normally in real life you're going to look at it, you're going, that stung a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully it isn't that bad. It'll hurt. But...
Yeah, I mean, now if he had rolled like just straight 1, I mean, we could say that he could have fallen and sprained his ankle.
Gotcha.
But I wasn't trying to do that to him right off the rip.
Yeah. So you say you're not doing anything? Oh.
I'm gonna move right here.
You're just going to move 5 feet to the left?
I don't want to be hugging the wall. So yeah.
Well, okay. Thaddeus,
Because-
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? So either way, I'm gonna move up to like right here next to Wielki, but I'm gonna roll a stealth throw first to see how stealthily I move towards him.
Okay.
I got a 10,
You do not stealth.
but I'm still moving to him. So the 1, 2.
Well, right
Or how
now
do you
we'll
wanna
say you do stealth because you're against the wall.
Okay. I literally just move up next to Wielki, and I go up to him and ask, or should I put it like right here? Is this better?
You
right
gotta.
next to him?
You
Hold
gotta
on,
remember,
hold
I'm
on.
right in front of the goblins.
That's what I'm saying. That's
so-
why I'm going next to you, like right
But
here.
they
'cause
don't.
I can't see
but
him.
they don't know that. So then move
Yeah.
your cursor up 1 more
Yeah.
against the
right here.
cliff instead of out. Yes.
Yes. And then I'm gonna like
so
whisper
from
to him.
there, you definitely made a noise. So as you get up, you hear some rumbling. These guys move over 1 space, and now let's see. Roll a dex save for me. Wielki.
21.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Dude, fucking lucky.
Luckiest
Uh,
gambler ever.
Wait,
Jesus.
actually, yeah, because I do have that +1 luck, so I could throw that on anytime I need it, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you do.
I don't need it on this one, but like, I forgot about
Just
that.
to add it on,
Yeah.
just for extra emphasis.
So
Yep.
I'm just invisible still. They just still don't know I'm here.
But as this happens, you get a little voice in your head. The gods of favor, or the gods of luck, seem to favor you this day. Nothing else happens.
I'm gonna keep it to myself for now because I don't want to give away my area.
So the goblins move out and obviously see Thaddeus.
Whew.
And we will say that I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative, and we're gonna go based
Oh,
on.
yeah.
I got a 7.
My favorite words in the game.
So
Yeah, so
rolled
I got
just
a
on D-
7.
So I rolled 16.
Yeah, mine was
See.
7.
On it.
So Tsuki than me.
Aw, shit. I'm first.
Maybe.
So we got Legolass at what?
7.
Let's see. L is 7. Wielki is what?
16.
Okay. Sadler, what did you roll?
12.
Okay. Tsuki, what did you roll?
17.
Okay. And Legolass.
You mean me? You already asked it like
Thaddeus.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Sorry,
I rolled
Thaddeus.
7.
Thad the Chad with 7.
Add the Chad.
What's up, dudes? Got back from the
so-
frat party.
Daddy Thad.
So Tsuki, you are first.
And I can see the goblins, right?
Yeah.
Actually, where are the goblins relative?
the
to us
goblins
at
are
this point?
literally standing right in front of you. We'll say that they kind of peeked out here.
How
So
far
that way
is
they can actually see 5, 10, about we'll say 45.
Sweet.
45 for me.
45 from Legolass.
And from me, how far would you say?
Oh, sorry, it would be 50 from Legolass. From you,
30?
20 feet.
20 feet.
That's
Okay.
20 feet. And me, it's like what, 5 feet?
Yeah, you're
I
5 feet in front of them.
I have a question.
Okay.
Goblins have similar anatomy to humans.
Yeah, they seem to. They're humanoid. Oh, you know what? Roll either a nature or history check.
I'm gonna go with nature.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. So from what you can recall, goblins are very humanoid. Green tint and skin, obvious pungent odor. Tends to be wherever they're trying to nest. And they tend to be rather aggressive. They don't speak common.
Okay. And so you would say they're 70% water like humans are?
Roughly. We'll
So
say
I would,
maybe 65 because they're a little bit skinnier.
okay, like 65% water. So what I would like to do is use my cantrip shape water
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
on the goblins. I can't freeze them because they would be technically be creatures in it,
You
right?
can't. But I can.
So what I would like to do, it says you can cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate into your direction. I would like to use that to see if I can pull the water from their body and bring it towards me.
So you're gonna blood bend.
You go
Yes,
straight for
can I
the
do
kill.
that with shape water?
Let's see.
It's a homebrew. It's a homebrew.
Well,
So it's up to
considering
DM.
that your blood is mostly water and blood cells,
Avatar.
It would
Monster
basically
Hunter.
be, while it is water bending, you're manipulating the water in the blood. So you would either be drawing the water from the cells themselves, leaving the cells high and dry to just lay there in the veins, or you would be pulling everything since it's more like a current.
And my thought was the pulling the water from the cells itself, but it's entirely up to your discretion.
Okay, so you're basically going to straight up dehydrate them.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my aim.
Now, is it one target or is it multiple target kind of thing, like a direct effect?
You choose
Or
an
direct
area that you can see that fits within a 5-foot cube.
Is it so? If it's within 1 5-foot cube, there are 2 goblins, so it's taking up 10 feet of space. So you would only get 1. Do you
Okay.
want to take the one that's up in the top square or the bottom square?
The taller one.
So we'll say the taller one is here in the bottom square. Is there a saving throw or anything that it asks for?
I'm range hit. Nope. No, not for this
You
one.
just have to roll the hit. Right?
Roll a. Does she have to roll a hit for a cantrip?
Well,
Mm?
shape water.
Yeah, cantrips usually have a roll to hit and then roll
Well,
for damage.
actually, no. Shape water, I don't think it actually has a specified role for it because of the way it is.
So
Well,
then,
tell her on D&D Beyond.
so let's just go with this. How about you roll? Oh, go ahead, read.
It says cast at will. Casting time 1 action. The range is 30 feet. Duration is instantaneous. You choose an area of water that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You can manipulate it in one of the following ways, and that's just the ones that I mentioned.
Okay, so you have to see the water.
Which you
Yeah.
nature check. Yeah, so she can't see it then.
She can't see it, so I don't know that it would pass. You'd have to see
No, the
blood
cantrip
first.
won't. The cantrip won't work.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I'll just use the other one, which is create bonfire.
Sorry, do what?
I have one called create bonfire that I'll try to use instead. I didn't realize for the.
Okay,
the-
so what entails with the create bonfire? Is it like you can place it in any location within a set amount of area?
Yeah, the range is 60 feet. It's the same thing, the 5-foot square. It does have a save as well. It says you can create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, it fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire's space when you cast the spell must succeed a dex save or take 1d8 fire damage. A creature must also make the saving throw when it moves to the bonfire space for the first time or on a turn where it ends there. It also ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay. So I have to roll a save, correct?
Yeah. The dex save is, it's 12.
Okay, that's a 13. No, sorry, that would be a no. You succeed. So and you're setting it on this lower path or this lower spot?
Yeah, the same one.
Okay. So we'll say you succeed. Now the goblin you're saying has to move.
It takes a d8 of fire damage.
Okay.
So, if the goblin beats the dexterity saving throw, he doesn't take any damage. The fire is just there on the ground. Is what it is. So for 1 minute, there's going to be a bonfire wherever she places that.
Yeah,
And
but
whoever-
it also says if there's a monster in it, they take damage.
If
They have
failed
to
the
roll
dex
each
throw.
time. They have to roll each time.
It's if
Okay,
they
so
fail
when
the
you-
dex throw, they take damage.
They did fail the dex throw.
So you take 1d8 of damage for that goblin.
Yeah.
For that turn.
So
and
roll
then-
1d8.
That'd be you. You roll the d8.
No, she rolls the
No,
d8
she rolls
because
the
it's
1d8.
damage.
Tsuki,
okay.
it's hers.
Yeah.
Five damage. So we will say,
So then, where did you place it again? About right there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
on
this
that
one right
taller
here.
goblin right here.
Yep, the bottom one. So Thaddeus is not Thaddeus. Wielki is standing next to the smaller one.
It must be shit in it.
Ah.
Now that they put it up.
So
You know they have tokens for fire, right? If you click on it.
it wasn't me that placed that.
Yeah.
But we'll say there's a fire just to get progression going.
Yeah.
So we'll say that there's a fire right here in the center.
Who's
that
drawing
square.
stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, stop drawing things. Whoever put that on there.
So that goblin takes 5 damage. It looks like it stung a little bit. So then we'll say who was after that was
Me.
Wielki, 16.
So I'm still stealth, right?
This turn you're going to have to roll another dex save.
Okay. Oof. I am no longer stealth.
You are no longer stealth. They are now aware of you. You have popped up.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
I'm not in range for a reaction hit, am I? If I try to move,
Yes, you're 5 feet away from the closest one.
so I'm good or no?
No,
No.
you're not.
Okay. We're gonna do something funny here. So I'm going to pull out the green flask that's on my hip, which is the gas flask. This is gonna go either one of two ways, either really good or really fucking bad. And I am going to use my sling to shoot it at this goblin right here with the fire.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my sling first to see if it hits. Oh god! It was a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh, we're going to say that you aimed at it, and when you shot it, since you were aiming at an angle, it went off this cliff down.
Okay, well then, so I do
You
have
just
bonus
hear a flash
actions.
shattering down here somewhere.
I do have a bonus action at least.
Okay.
So I have Magic Stone, which allows me to touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic, and then either throw them or hurl it with the sling. So I'm going to do this and try to shoot 3 of them at the one goblin that's on fire still.
Okay, so the bottom square.
So I don't know if I have to roll 3 times for each one, or
Yes.
if I can shoot. Okay, so this is gonna be the first one. Oh my god, I'm so bad. So that one whiffs because another nat 1.
Oh wow.
That one flips backwards and almost hits Thaddeus.
Okay, so then I'm gonna try.
Hey, watch
shooting
what
the
you're
second
doing there,
one.
man.
Okay, so that's a 22.
That's a strike. Go ahead and roll your
And
third
then-
one.
Yeah. And that's an 18.
That's a strike.
Okay, so then I'm gonna roll the 1d6 plus 4 for the modifying damage that I have here for 2 times. So that is a 10 for the first one hit. And this is bludgeoning damage, by the way. And this is a 7. So 17 total, and that's bludgeoning damage.
On that one.
Just on the one that's on fire, yeah.
Okay. He's definitely looking hurt. Definitely
Okay.
looking hurt.
And then
Bludgeoning damage with a stone.
because he's the closest one to me, right?
The closest one to you is the small one. That was
Yeah,
right
the one
here
that's
in
on
front
fire,
No.
or the one.
The
on
big
back
one was
here?
on
Okay, this
fire.
one.
Yeah,
he's
he
the
is technically up here. So hold on. Like that. I was just trying to keep it straight up,
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
but they're reversed,
Yeah.
obviously.
Okay, and I'm just gonna fucking end my turn there and pray that I don't die here.
Okay, so now it's Sadler's turn.
Do I hear the sounds of combat or see them, or at least?
You can definitely see the one that's on fire. You see a little bit of the small one. You see about half of his body.
I am good. I should be able to make it right here, right?
Yeah.
And that should give me a range of hitting the one that's on fire.
Yes. Well, you can hit
Actually,
both
no.
of them because they're side by side, but tall ways.
Actually, no. I'm actually gonna move there. I'm not gonna go all the way. And then I'm gonna look.
Okay.
I started here, and I was just gonna move here. And then I'm gonna look at the one that's on fire and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. You want to go ahead and give a description? What does it do?
Hold on. Sorry, that's motherfucker. I'm trying to bring up the right thing. I point at a creature that I can see within range, which is my range is 60 feet. The sound of a Dolores bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is injured, okay, missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12.
What's the thing it has to beat? What's the number?
12 for wisdom.
It beats it. It rolled an
Okay.
18 plus.
Alright, there's my turn.
Alrighty, Thaddeus.
All right.
Oh wait, sorry.
Well, me and Legolas
Hell,
have the same.
No,
Legolas.
Thaddeus.
Legolas is
Thaddeus.
Nope.
No,
Wait.
I pass it to
We
Thaddeus.
have the
He can
same.
take
Hold on.
first.
Yeah, they both got a 7.
Yeah.
Hold on. So one goblin notices. Well, since they both notice Wielki, there is one goblin that is before Legolas. I'm sorry, and it's going to be the little guy. He's going to take a swing at Wielki. We're going to
So
go
you
ahead
are
and roll.
armor
It's a nat 1, so he misses, and we'll say he lost his little knife.
I am the luckiest motherfucker in this
the
game.
luck gods are on you.
So Legolas, your turn.
I'm actually going to let Thaddeus have priority over my 7, so I'll be going after him.
Okay.
All right. So I can move up to here, can't I?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm just sure how the actions work. So I move up here because I'm gonna try and take a swing at the guy on fire. But while doing that, I'm gonna use my cantrip Green Flame Blade, which basically it sets it on fire. So you brandish the weapon used in the spell casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On hit, the target suffers weapons damage, and you cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you see within 5 feet of it. So I'll basically attack him in hopes that the other guy will get hit with fire.
Okay. So it's a arc kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a 10.
You fail.
So 10 not
well,
work,
what's your bonus to it? Is there a bonus? So it would be a +2. You almost hit him, and it seems like it's, for whatever reason, it was just not far. It was just not far enough.
Okay.
Legolas.
I'm gonna check to see if I've got a nice clean line of sight on this one here.
You don't have a clean sight. Tsuki is just in front, and then you have your 2 teammates here in front of you.
You'd have to move.
So either I would recommend, depending on how you want to do it, you can either shoot past 2 people, or you can shoot past 3 people. If you want to shoot past 2 people, I would recommend moving somewhere like here or here. If you want to shoot past 3 people, stay up against the wall.
I'm gonna.
So I'd recommend like 3 blocks down or 2 blocks down and 1 to the right. Or you could move a little bit closer to that slope as well.
That should give me a clear sight shooting in between.
All right, so you have to shoot past your teammates, so there will be a slight disadvantage. Go ahead and roll. 10 plus
12.
What? So 12. So when you shoot, it goes just over everybody. You miss. Do you have a bonus action or anything you can use?
I can ready another arrow.
Okay.
Which is what I'm gonna do.
Also, question: was that one of your regular arrows, or was that a black-headed arrow?
That was a regular arrow.
Okay. And you're readying a regular arrow now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at this point in the battle, I've all but forgot it's in there. I know I have 6 arrows, but there's 7 in there, so
Okay.
it could happen at some point.
So then after Legolas, it's the dude that got caught on fire. He is going to see the big, tall, 10 man standing in front of him, and he's already weakened, so now he's kind of pissed off. And he rolls a 2, so he completely and utterly fails his attack.
Doink.
He kind of like swings at you, and it just like shakes it like a bat, against a wall. So then we go back to Tsuki.
From where I am, do I have a clean line of sight?
Since these 2 are standing in the middle, you have a sight that you can see them, but it will be a disadvantage if you shoot
Okay.
something.
Am
It just depends on the angle. So if you want
my
to
cantrip
try,
is still going, right?
oh
bonfire.
yes,
So
If your goblins
ended
ended there, they have to roll another dex.
Because the only way that would get rid of is if they use an action to put out the fire.
Or
No.
move off of it.
No, it's a magical fire.
Or
It's
move
still
on,
there.
yeah.
It's gonna take 1 minute to leave, or Tsuki gets attacked.
I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about that. So that's DM fault. So I guess you need to roll a 1d8.
Oh, if you got over a 12, then you're good.
Oh, okay. So then that 14 that succeeds.
Fire.
Yeah, so...
He doesn't seem to be affected by the fire.
And there's no flammable objects in the... besides the stuff they're wearing or holding, right?
Nope.
They like when you looked at him, it's pretty much just wearing loincloths.
Okay, cool. And it can't ignite things that are worn or carried, so that's good. So, let's see here. Bear with me for
And I
just...
missed my
Are either of
gas.
them bleeding yet?
I'm sorry.
The one in front of
Either
me.
of them bleeding?
Yeah, we'll say that the one that that had the fire, he's probably like he was burnt proper. So
Well, he was also
he's
bleeding
bleeding a
because I
little
hit him with the pebbles.
yeah, and he hit him with a
Bludgeoning
rock.
damage.
So does that count as seeing water?
Yes, you see blood.
Beautiful. So now I'm going to use shape water and pull the water out of
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Perception.
perception.
Oh yeah.
Seeing blood isn't the same as seeing water, though. They're still two
No,
different
but-
Dirty 20.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let it happen.
Sweet. So I am
DK,
going
you gotta remember
to...
this is homebrew.
Yeah, I let a lot of stuff slide for the first campaign, especially
I'm-
since Jinja hasn't.
Yeah,
played
and this is...
before.
This is my first time being in more than like one session for a D&D campaign, so but yeah, I'm gonna use shape water on the goblin that I had previously set on fire because I just don't like the way he looks.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull the water out of his blood cells towards me. Since I can choose a shape for it to be in, I'm just gonna make it be butterflies.
Okay. I will say roll a 20 for me. I want to see something. A 3. Okay. So we will say that you do pull some blood from it. It definitely felt it, and it's looking a lot weaker now.
Beautiful.
That poor goblin.
Yeah, that one
The dude on top's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
The
he
other
hasn't been
dude
touched.
just getting
That big
hammered.
one on the bottom, man, he's feeling it.
He's feeling it. He wants to go home.
So, are you going to move or anything from your position?
No, I'm gonna use my move action to equip my bow and arrows because I didn't do it before.
Fair enough. Wielki.
So, okay, so Thaddeus is right here to...
Yes.
Am I able to ask Thaddeus to move or no?
You can, but he won't be able to move until his next action.
Fuck, why'd you have to move next to me?
So I can try and hit him. It didn't work.
No, I should just fucking hit you with this. So, you know what? Just because... Fuck this guy here that was on fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on him, which is a cantrip. This man
I hope he's
is...
like drier and takes more damage out of fire now.
So I'm gonna roll for a hit. Nat 20 plus 6.
Ooh.
Do you want to explain how it goes down?
So,
This is gonna.
since I'm only 5 feet away, I can assume I can see his entire body, correct?
Yes.
Oh no.
And I can assume what's behind the loincloth.
Yeah.
So I'm
He is
going
a humanoid.
to blow off. I'm gonna blow off his goblin nuts.
To be fair, though, you
Fireball.
should have specified that before the roll.
No, this is what a lot of DMs do: is they ask what you want to do for, because it's a final blow kill here,
Yeah, it is.
and so usually you have to ask. So I'm gonna shoot this firebolt directly at his nuts
Okay.
and laugh while doing it. So I'm gonna stare him dead in the eyes from 5 feet away and yell, "Take this, you dumb son of a bitch!" and shoot the firebolt at his nuts.
See,
Fair
I'm gonna.
enough.
Since I'm right next to him, I'm almost gonna comment on that.
Wielki, what the fuck, bro? That's just mean. Why would you stoop that low, man? The dude was already on fire. You just blow his nuts off. That's low, man, but kind of dope at the same time.
So he's dead now, correct?
Oh
like-
yeah.
Do you want to?
Oh, yeah.
So his nuts explode, whatever. And he just
So like his
fucking
nuts blew
dies
up.
completely.
He just starts screaming, and you hear him just gurgling from him as he like reaches down, and he just falls over right next to the fire pit.
So then, since I still have my, I can use my bonus action again, can't I? Because I can do that every turn.
Yeah, you can use a
Oh,
bonus
yes.
action.
Okay, so it's magic stone again. So I'm gonna pick up 3 stones and attempt to shoot the other one.
Okay.
And he's still 5 feet away, right? They're both 5 feet away
Yes,
from me.
both 5 feet.
Actually, I don't think there's a range. Oh wait, no. So I'm gonna use. Obviously, I'm using my sling, so I gotta roll for the sling to hit, pretty much. So first one's gonna win. Wait, the first one's a 7 actually. So
Miss.
okay, second one, 19.
Hit. And third?
Third one, 22.
Hit.
Dirty 22. Okay, so then the damage for the stones hitting, so bludgeoning damage.
Was it 2d6?
9. It's a 1d6 and then plus
One.
my 4 modifier. But yeah, 2d6 actually, but I do
Okay.
it separately so it shows it.
Yeah.
So it's double 9, so 18 damage total. for bludgeoning.
Alrighty, he's looking kind of rough. Staggers a fair bit.
I'm gonna end it at that. End my turn.
So now it's Sadler's turn.
I'm gonna move up here. And then cast Toll the Dead again.
Already?
Need a wisdom saving throw, please. The number we're looking to beat was a 12.
So then, with them rolling an 11, there's not going to say the modifier, they fail. I mean, given it's not saying the modifier and saying the modifier would be the exact same thing. But they fail.
They fail.
He didn't
It's
have
targeting
that's,
any of its hit points. Yes.
Yes.
5 necrotic damage.
Alrighty. Looking pretty rough.
See, guys, this is how you attack quietly.
Thaddeus, your turn.
Can I see what they're doing and yell at them?
You can see your party. You cannot see the smaller one. You see like just the outline of his weapon.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the party.
Yes.
Just before anyone else does anything, I'm gonna yell and go, "Don't kill that one. We probably need information."
Your check on them earlier said that they don't speak common.
No, not the goblins. My party.
Oh,
Yeah, but
well,
they don't speak
but how are you
common.
going to get information if they don't speak common?
Anyone speak goblin here?
No.
No, I have
speak
common,
abyssal,
druidic,
common.
elvish, primordial, sylvan, and undercommon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say you can't.
Yeah, so there's no...
Okay.
So, now
Let's
that
scratch
it's...
that then.
So now that it's my turn, I'm going to attempt the green flame blade again. Well, I guess that does... I'm just going to hit him with my hammer, because I don't need the extra damage. I'm going to roll to hit him with my hammer. Oh, that's not how I wanted to do that. I did that wrong.
I was going to say that's
you did the damage first again.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It didn't.
Still dog shit.
It failed.
Oofed. That's all I got there, boys. Well,
Okay.
actually, I dual wield. I don't think I get double action though, do I?
Is it a bonus action?
I don't know where it shows bonus actions.
You'd have to. So if you're in actions, scroll down.
Oh, there it
a
is.
little
Bonus
bit.
actions.
Says 2 weapons fighting.
Yeah, that's why I have 2 weapons fighting.
Okay, so then you can make another attack.
So I just threw. That was the
Did
hammer.
you throw it or did you swing it?
Swing it.
Okay.
So I can roll for my hand axe now.
Your hand axe.
Or no, yeah. So I did the
Yeah.
hammer, so the hand axe. No. I just completely off both of
With
them.
both shots.
I just
You
go
swung
and
at him, and when you swung, you vaguely remember how you were just in town and tried grabbing the half elf, and you
Who's he
like,
close
right
to?
over.
Who's he close to?
Well, he's next to Wielki.
And in correspondence of
Oh,
this
was that
goblin,
was that a
Would it
nat
be-
one?
Both ones. I'm
that was a
pretty
nat
sure.
1.
Well,
Oh,
one was a
He's
nat
got a
one.
plus 1.
So
So
the second one was a nat one.
We'll say since the second one was a nat 1.
Which hand is it?
Which
it's-
hand is the axe, left or right, Jim?
It doesn't really say.
It does.
No, you
well,
say.
it's
say
which
it.
one? Like which?
So I have.
Which is it?
So
Your primary
hammer's the
hand or your
left.
offhand?
So hammer's
And
left
axe is
and
your
axe
right.
is
Son
right.
of a bitch. Well, I'm
Oh,
next to you
you're
on his
very-
right hand side.
So
Does he
we're
Yeah.
going to go
It-
ahead and say Wielki make a dex save.
Son of a bitch.
No, it shouldn't affect him if he's swinging with his right hand.
So that's a
which
12. I'm
Uh,
gonna add
he's-
my plus one.
he's
I'm
to
gonna add
the
my
right.
plus 1 luck.
Yeah, but he's on the
by
right,
way,
so
to
he'll be in the line of. Because if you
Yeah,
swing,
but-
you swing back and forward, so it would go over his
Yeah.
area.
So my dex save is a 12, but I'm adding my plus 1 luck, so I'm making it a 13.
You know what? It's my lucky number, so we'll let it slide.
That's why we're rolling 13s tonight.
His axe happens to just slip out of his hand and stick into the wall just next to Wielki.
So I don't have my axe
Oh.
now.
So your axe is stuck in the wall 10 feet away.
I'm gonna look over at Thaddeus. Be like, I knew you were dumb. I didn't think you were this dumb.
I blame the child because trying to grab her earlier has really hurt my confidence as a robot. So
Well,
Why
She needs to
are you
apologize for me.
touching a child?
elephants, stay out of this.
Well, guys, keep in mind we can't have a full conversation because you are in combat. Legolas,
But we are like
your
yelling
turn.
at each other while we're doing it.
well, that's my reaction to almost dying.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Goes for it.
Right now, Wielki is the only one in your path.
God damn it.
He can't get an arrow in the back of his head.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say I'm gonna target his eye on this shot.
Okay.
So I'm being very specific on the shooting here. So it's gonna be even higher to hit.
Wouldn't you be at a disadvantage though doing this?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm in the
20.
way, so you're at disadvantage.
No, one of his
So-
eyes.
well, he's saying you're at a disadvantage
I'm in
because
the
you're
way.
having to shoot past
Past
Wielki.
me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just
Um,
saying like I got a 20.
So we will say that it does succeed regardless. Go ahead
Okay. I was
and
gonna say,
roll
like,
for
it's just been
damage.
at that point. Thank
yeah.
God.
What's the damage for the arrows? That's why I asked earlier.
What's the damage on the bow?
Oh, it's 1d8.
Yeah,
1d8. So we'll say an additional
1d8
2.
piercing. 1d.
Yeah, so it'll be 1d8 plus 2.
So we'll get 6 in total.
So you'll get 6.
And that's piercing.
It definitely sticks in his eye. He is not quite dead. He does stumble a little bit. We'll say that he drops to one knee, not quite prone. So it'll be a quick action for him to stand up. So
I'm gonna chuckle and then draw another arrow and get that knocked ready for the next round.
already, did you get a blackhead arrow or is it standard?
Let
Can
me
you figure it out? Do
see.
you roll for that or?
I'm gonna roll for it now. I
Okay,
have
yeah, we can do
4
that.
arrows left.
Just do it random.
Oh, so
Or if it
1d4
was-
then, right?
And DM, your choice on this if I draw it or not. Okay.
Go ahead and roll a 20.
I got. Oh, I'm only just running it from the 3, so let's roll
Okay,
the.
that's fine. You're rolling 4.
So I just rolled a 3.
So
So your
yep,
choice if I've
yeah,
actually.
you get a
pulled it or
black
not.
arrow out.
Okay, at this point I don't notice it because I've just pulled it out, knocked it, and it's ready for the next round, so I don't quite
so you
spot it.
So then it would be the goblin's turn. He's going to go ahead and roll for attack at Wielki.
A D1.
That is not.
It was me
I
trying to
can't-
click off of something. So he swings
70.
and gets a 9.
My AC
what's your
is a
AC?
13.
So he fails.
So,
So then it would be Tsuki's turn.
Beautiful. And cantrips aren't like regular spells. I can use them, right?
Yeah, go for it.
How does the goblin look?
He's looking really, really rough.
I'm assuming he's bleeding from the arrow in the eye.
Very
Well,
much.
check- You might want to check his eye. It's going to be a bit hard, that one.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's he's definitely bleeding. You do have Wielki in front of it, so I will say go ahead and make a perception because he is taller.
can you guys stop trying to fucking kill me?
You're the one that stood there.
She's trying to draw the blood out of him. Oof.
So you can see that it's on a knee, but you can't quite see his face because Wielki's ass is in the way.
That badonka-donk.
Hey.
I smack it. No.
I
I'll
would
say
say
I
that you
smack my
could
ass.
try creating another bonfire, but I don't know how many of those you can make. Because I feel
It's
like you kind of
cantrip.
need to.
Cantrip
Yeah.
is unlimited.
It's a concentration spell, so once she creates a new one, the other one would go away.
The other one's already gone away, I'm assuming at this point. It's been more than
Yeah.
a minute.
Oh yeah.
Well, in D&D, 1 minute is generally considered 10 rounds.
Yeah, it is.
We'll just say
but it's all right
she already broke her
Yeah.
concentration on it
because
anyways.
the one goblin was still standing in it when he dropped. He just kind of landed right beside it and blew it out. We'll say that's what happened.
Am I really wanted to pull the rest of his blood out? Okay.
Can we
So is
I am definitely gonna cast bonfire because he's definitely within a 60-foot range for me, right?
I'm gonna cast it like right there.
At the feet
It's
of the
riddle.
remaining goblin, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
see
it's
his
that one.
knees, and you go ahead and cast bonfire. So you said that he'll have to make a save, correct?
Oh, yeah. Dex save. Sorry, I should have waited to roll the damage.
So you got him. The bonfire lands right where you see his knee, and you just kind of hear him start like screaming and just and start like making like a weird gurgling but crackling sound as he falls down.
Oh yeah.
He is burnt to a crisp.
Oh
They-
yeah. Chris,
I
probably
barely
like
survived
grabbing.
the fight.
Both are dead. Congratulations.
I'm gonna come over and loot. One of
He
the
just
bodies?
jumps over everyone, just like, give me that shit.
Sweet,
Alright.
sweet, give me the loot.
So you guys are all there. You'll have to figure out what to do, considering that there is still a bonfire there, unless she broke concentration after it caught.
I don't know. Legolas jumped straight onto it. I'm just saying.
Right.
He loves fire.
Yes. As,
Everyone
Alright.
okay?
That's where the other one was.
as the goblin collapses into a crispy little frog leg, I'm gonna just kind of startle a little bit and break concentration so that the bonfire winks out.
Okay. So then you guys go over. I'm guessing you
I'm
guys
looting.
are trying to loot the body. So
Would that come under sleight of hand?
yeah, go for
17.
I'm gonna roll
17.
Sleight of
investigation
hand
to see
also,
what they
since
have.
I'm right next to.
it. So as he's rummaging through, are you doing this? Because everybody is looking, but you seem to have jumped over the party, and now you're like hunched over, kind of like Smeagol. And
Yeah,
you're just
on
kinda,
the one that
over.
wasn't burnt to on the one that was not burnt to a crisp.
They were both burned to a fucking crisp. What do
Yeah,
you
they were
mean?
both
One of them had his
burnt.
balls blown off.
Yeah, but they were
weren't-
burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but one of
cast a
them was
firebolt to do
charcoal.
this, so he was just
Okay, so
burning
you're
me
on
after I killed him.
you're on the bigger one, so you're kind of facing the cliffside. You have your back to him. As you're going through him, you notice that he has a little crystal on him. Aside from that, he doesn't really seem to have too much. Nothing special of sorts. Considering it was just the two guard goblins, they generally probably wouldn't be carrying much of the loot. But it seems like maybe this bigger guy did happen to snag something from their haul, so to speak.
So then
Mhm.
I rolled sleight of hand for the second goblin, the one that got burnt to a crisp by Tsuki in the back. And so I rolled a 20 for that.
Oh, sorry. The gem that you got, Legolas. It seemed to be like a bluish, color. And then you said that you try to loot the goblin,
Other
the smaller
the last
goblin.
one that died, yeah. And I rolled a 20 for it.
So, oddly enough, he didn't seem to have a pouch, but you noticed that when you saw him like take a knee, something dropped out from underneath his loincloth. You get a magnifying glass.
We appreciate you guys watching episode 2. There's still a lot of things that we have to work through. So if you guys have like recommendation stuff, let us know in the comments. Or if you're just listening to us, tough luck. No, I'm just kidding. Try and go to YouTube. We're going to set up like a social media for this if it starts getting traction. And then you can send us questions and stuff through that. Also remember, this is a homebrew thing. So if you're seeing us do things that are a little weird, just note that it's a homebrew. Our DM Panda, he knows what he's doing. So this is very new. This is the first time any of us has really played online like this, so that's a learning curve. Obviously, I'm the newest to Dungeons and Dragons because I've never played before. And everyone here has different experience, so, so just keep that in mind. If you have any suggestions, just let us know. But if you do like the YouTube video, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, Amazon Music, or anything, which we are on, I have it set up so we will literally be on like any podcast site you can think of. So, and if we're not on it, tough luck. Go get one of the mainstream things. I'm just saying,
Kick rocks.
Yeah, just kick rocks, Also, let me know if you want me to use the robotic voice or not. Some people say it's a little annoying. I'm trying to make it so it's still robotic, because I'm not human, obviously, and I'm the most...
It's trying to be more immersive.
Trying to be more... we're really trying to be immersive, and we're still going to work on that, because we still got to get our role play together figured out, and as we do that, the immersion will be better. But yeah...
Keep the robot voice.
Yeah. It just depends on what people like. We'll try and make them a little faster, because these are very long, but obviously with the learning curves, it takes like 10 years to get to a certain spot. So if you do like it, share it, tell your mother, tell your dog, tell your fish, tell your next door neighbor, put a billboard up, do all that stuff. Anyone else got to say anything before we go?
But I'm back to my shitty mic.
Follow everything, guys. Have a
All
good
right.
one. Till next week.
There's the panda right there. So if you want him to wear that during all of this, let us know in the comments.
No,
we'll let him
because it
suffer.
muffles his voice.
That's fine. I can
If
deal
you
with
guys
muffle.
can get us to like 200 subs on YouTube, we'll get him one game, one session, all way through.
Hey,
I don't
I'm
know.
just looking for like.
Is it
15.
still muffled?
It's
Do I
not
sound
bad.
more like an announcer?
All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your time. I don't know what time it is for you when you're watching this. It is late for us. Have a good night. Goodbye. Farewell.